Long ago, the world was under the control of the gods, both just and menacing. All things happened because the gods willed it. But then one day, the will of the gods disappeared, and man was left to his own devices. Many centuries have passed, and the gods' voices have been silent. But now, a new group of adventurers may stumble upon the secrets of the legends of the forgotten gods.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us tonight. We are Breaking the Fourth Wall Entertainment, bringing you Season 2 of Legends of the Forgotten Gods.
And just let everybody know, for legal purposes, we are recording.
Are we? I wasn't aware.
We're recording. I'm suing.
Ah.
And we are here with Chris, Kirk, Maxwell, Ren, and Arlena. Sadly, Joe, who plays Jarrell, was unable to join us tonight.
But he'll be back next week.
If he does not die during his little adventure.
Depends on if he's with us during the adventure. Then again,
our heroes are going to be starting off having a reunion session. For today is marks 1 year that they became friends with the demigod Malachi.
So we're kind of giving a memorial service to Malachi or something? Like a remembrance? Okay.
That's my job. Well, used to be.
And while you guys are there, you guys notice there is a high elf. You guys are at a tavern in the Imperial City, and you guys notice there is a high elf in the corner.
Amongst all other people, right?
Yes.
Well,
actually, not really. Just people who mainly knew Malachi. This high elf, though, is Ren's character.
Okay, so we're right now in a tavern, and we notice a high elf. That's Ren's character.
And Kirk, you remember this person from the dream. And Ren, you recognize Kirk's person from your dream.
But we don't know each other's names, though.
Right. What do you guys do?
Well, I'm gonna approach her as you were to I'm gonna approach her. And
also, you do notice in another corner of the bar, you see there's a person in completely hooded, all in black, smoking a pipe in the corner, just staring at you guys.
I bet I know who that is.
A pipe and a black hood.
Just staring at you guys, and all you guys can see is his eyes whenever the glow from the pipe.
Very Aragorn.
Yeah. Aragorn. I'm gonna approach the high elf. I'm sorry, but you look familiar. It's as if I've seen you before.
She stiffens in her chair as she crosses her arms, and her eyes go up and down him, assessing his weaponry and his armor. And she says, I don't know you.
And I look at her as if confused and Forgive me then. It must have been a mistake, but...
Dabaj in the background without turning around, just with his back to them, is, "Hey, Argos, remember you're married. Quit hitting on strangers."
Well, I'm not hitting on her.
And you hear someone else in the tavern saying, "I'm telling your mother."
Yeah, no, please. I'll kill you with this spear before you even speak.
Alright, in Dabaj, you notice there's a tavern lady walking up to your guys' table with a tray full of drinks, saying that the man in the corner bought them for you guys.
Dabaj takes his mug, turns around to face wherever corner he is the the man and gives a raise. Doesn't say anything to him, doesn't approach him, just a thank you toast type deal.
And then he pulls up a drink about this size and does it to you guys.
And watch drinks.
He and the lady tells you the next 3 are also on him. The next 3 rounds.
That one raises Debauch's suspicions a little bit. It's like, okay, 1 is one thing because you see a party going on. 3 is familiarity. So Debauch turns around to the stranger and says,
and you see he is gone.
Debauch says to an empty chair, "Were you a friend of the?" Never mind.
And like you notice, like the door to the tavern's closing, and you're hearing a horse take off.
Well, hell, I guess we'll never find out why he bought us 3 drinks.
3 rounds of drinks.
Well, you must be popular, but I do not drink. And I again look at
I'll
Ren.
take care of those for you.
Wait, why can't? Okay, for
How do you
Argos, it was
think?
goat's milk.
I can take it.
Yeah, thank you.
It was goat's
Fermented
milk for
with-
Argos.
It was
you-
chocolate.
I can take it.
You
Do
remember?
birds get drunk?
I don't know. Is high good or bad, Methuselah?
Yeah, you better be careful.
Yeah.
If you feed a bird Alka-Seltzer, they blow up.
Is high good or
I
bad? Or
do.
you puff up and you explode and you die. You need to make a new sheet.
Oh!
What?
Let me
I'm
start
just
that.
kidding. I'm
Let me
kidding.
start-
You
Or-
after you pretty much down all 3 of the drinks and you're done for the day. And day just began.
I think it's just funny to watch her stumble around hiccuping in a bird voice.
And there's no Jarrell for her to sit on his shoulders the entire time. So Debauch, do you volunteer as tribute?
I think she's a little too big for my shoulders. I'm an average human.
Claws. I got sharp claws. Scratch, scratch.
I mean, I could throw a wing over my shoulder and help guide her to a bed, but I don't think I could put her on my shoulder.
Wings. I got no wings. Cursed for eternity to not fly.
And then you see, what did we name your cousin, Chris?
Charlie.
Ryle.
Charles Xavier. Oh,
Wait, was it Charles or Charlie?
It was. I called him Charlie, but
Alright, and Charlie walks in tavern, walks up to you guys saying, "Hey, I have a job for you, Debauch."
funny. I thought I was the leader.
Well, you've been absent for a while, so I've been taking charge.
All right, what's this job?
Apparently, there's a small village in Sangria complaining about something that they claim is inhuman going on down in the desert.
Inhuman. Any more details than that?
Just like there have been some skeletons coming from an old fortress attacking small towns. And they're only attacking at night.
What the hell? It's been boring around here anyway. Anybody want to go hunt some skeletons?
Before that, Argos is going to re-engage on speaking with Ren because he seems like he knows he has seen her, and since that dream was so
I'm
vivid, so
missing a D4.
Oh.
Where's my yellow D4?
yeah, like bring spare dices.
I have a feeling that whatever's about to happen requires a D4.
Yes, I was thinking.
No, I just like having my whole dice set together.
Sevosin being very aloof and standoffish, and the
Oh well, I guess I'm using the red and black dice. So I find the yellow D4.
Now, definitely gonna die.
So I'm gonna speak to Sevos, to Ren's character in Elvish. Maybe that'll make her character comfortable. And in Elvish, Argo says, have you by some chance experienced a dream on a boat?
At this, she kind of looks at you a little startled at first, but curious nonetheless because you're speaking in her language. And she's still kind of stiff, though, And after a few moments, she answers back in Elvish, "Yeah, I had a very disturbing dream regarding a boat and a mast and several other things."
Did you happen to see a horde of skeletons and merfolks and a horde of fleet of ships and a black dragon?
She takes in a deep breath, looks at the ceiling, then looks back at you a little sharply. And she says, "Yeah, those might have been features of the dream."
Oh, that is curious. I too have the same dream. Thought I recognized you, but
All right, and Charlie looks at you guys and he says, "I'm gonna head back to Fort Stormkiller, just to make sure all the men are prepared for what's to come in a few months."
Excellent. Then I will gather my volunteer forces that are not really going to have much of a choice. And I guess
Which is the party.
Which is the party. I'm going to give them the option of saying no. But I'm the hunter.
Also, Dabaj, are you gonna be participating in the tournament in next month?
Haven't made my decision yet. We'll see what the future holds. I'll have a decision for you by the time I get back from this.
Okay, I'm just curious because I was gonna, if you're in it, I was gonna watch it.
wait, what tournament?
A Tournament of Champions.
Oh, watch it. I thought you meant like a real life tournament. It was like a new tournament of champions. Well, you could always expect Argos to be there.
Will Argos be participating in the tournament?
Hell yeah.
Will he be participating in the singles tournament?
Hell
What's
yeah.
up, Rich?
Yes,
well,
he will.
For player character knowledge, Dabaj probably will, join it. But as far as he's concerned right now, he's been so busy with everything else, he hasn't even really thought about it. So he'll probably think about it while handling this village issue.
All right.
Obviously, that'd be
Hi,
the
Kayla.
first
Put
match.
in a large sum of money and he'll probably get joined.
The only thing about this Methuselah is there's no magic allowed to be in the tournament.
Oh no.
That's
Well-
not fair.
Oh boy.
No fun.
I made it because I don't think any of the original party were spellcasters.
That is true.
Plus, also last time I ran this session, which only got like an episode past the Tournament of Champions, and they pretty much use spells to pretty much take control of their entire opponent's team except for like one person. So they kind of like screwed up the tournament for me.
Ah.
The only person they couldn't do it to was Malachi.
That makes sense.
Fair enough.
Darn.
Well, Charlie
Oh, yeah.
says, "You guys, all right, there's a ship down at the docks waiting for you guys, and it'll take you to the river pretty much right by Mithron, where you guys just travel for like a couple days and then hit Sangria."
All right. Before that, allow me to introduce myself in Elvish. I am Argos. I live in the land of the elves.
Argos, son of who?
Well, Zamba. Well, he doesn't really consider Zamba to be his dad since he's never been raised by him.
Okay, but you have a mother.
Well, son of Seneca.
And also, you have basically royalty title now.
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
Since
Prince Argos.
yes, I am Prince of the Elven Land, soon to be successor of the King Haldir, but that's not something he will wave around.
Yeah, it'll probably be another 4,000 years before Haldir dies of old age.
Yeah, exactly. So at the moment,
And he currently looks like he's maybe not even a day over 35.
well, it's those essential oils that keeps him young.
I miss those.
Essential oils.
I miss those days.
Good times.
Alright, so are you guys gonna head? You guys gotta load up on any supplies, potions, food, drink.
Well, I imagine on the boats would already have food and drink, so potions and other survival supplies would probably be smart.
Yeah, because I've noticed throughout the entire first season, you guys did not buy any potions at all.
We didn't use them.
Well, no, because people are giving them to you guys for free.
Exactly.
Yeah, I managed to buy some potions though.
Kirk did buy some potions.
Checking my sheet now.
Alrighty. What type of shop there is around the
Wayne,
Imperial
get
City?
out. There are potion shops. There are blacksmith shops.
Alright, I'll be heading.
There's a blacksmith shop right across the street from the tavern.
Okay. I'm going to.
And potion shops right next to it.
I think I might stop by the armory, the blacksmith. Anyway, to continue the dialogue between Sevelsin and Argos, Argos introduced himself to Sevelsin in hopes to gain her trust and in a way because he believed like it's no coincidence that these two have the same dream, so he wants to get to the bottom of it and to bring her along if possible.
Dabaj walks by Argos and Silverson, makes a snide comment to Argos again about like, I'm going to tell your wife. Gives a look to Silverson, almost of recognition, but doesn't comment on it. Just looks her square in the face. Kind of gives that look, and then walks out to gather supplies.
Sevosin locks eyes with you just as you're beginning to leave, and she has a look behind those eyes like she wants to kill you.
Do I notice that look?
No.
But you feel it behind your neck, a cold.
Jack!
Yeah, it's more like just
Goosebumps.
as
Get
you're
out.
walking away, it hits you.
Oof. Like somebody walked over my grave.
Oh, goodness.
Her eyes.
So are you guys all going to the armory, or is she decided if she's coming or not?
Yeah, she looks back at him and all this talk about buying supplies and potions and work and whatnot. She says, I'm in need of employment. If there's gold to be had, I'll help you out.
Well, right now we'll be joining soon on an adventure to a village. You may join us.
The village of Kol Elna.
Oh,
All right. Wonderful.
Is where you guys will be pretty much like stopping the thing, because that's the village that's been being attacked.
And after a long moment, she finally tells him her name. I'm Sevelson.
Sevelson. It's a pleasure. I am Argos, son of Seneca. Now, let us prepare our gear, for the voyage will be long.
Alright, you
So-
guys go to the armory, and you guys walk in, and you notice there's a centaur is the blacksmith.
That's very interesting. So
Isn't
he
that
makes
the
his own.
one we kidnapped?
No, you guys kidnapped the blacksmith for the guild.
He's at Fort Jericho.
Ah.
Yeah, he's at Mount
Wow.
Jericho.
So technically, the centaur makes his own shoes.
I don't know why they keep calling me a blacksmith. I'm just a cobbler.
Yes, is there anything he gallops up to you guys?
His name is Al Bovine.
Alright, his name is Al Bombine.
Oh shit! It's canon. I'll allow it.
And you also see there's a halfling at the desk as well.
Oh, interesting.
Hello,
So.
my name is Gilbo Saggins.
Oh yes.
Oh gosh.
Oh boy.
And my cousin, Dilbo Faggins, he's upstairs.
Just curious. I mentioned when we left off our last session that I was going to learn blacksmithing. Is this the guy I learned it from?
Sure.
Oh boy.
You learned blacksmithing from Dildo Faggins.
I make things hard.
Uh,
And for the viewers at home, that name is just for a laugh. We're not being offensive. We're not being homophobic or nothing.
oh gosh.
His specialty is tempered steel. He knows how to make things hard.
Oh
So,
my god, brilliant.
speaking to Gilbo Saggins. Gilbos, my name is Argos. It's a pleasure. I crouch down a bit just to shake his hand.
He stands up. He steps on a step stool.
Insensitive.
He's now at normal eye level. Damn it, I dropped the D12 again. Not D12, Oh, there it is. D4. I'm gonna keep I need to get a dice tower or something. Nice
Halflings
to
are
meet you, Ardos. And he looks over at you, Barry. Barry, has Dildo taught you well? He's muted again.
Yeah, you're muted again.
Was he talking to me or was he talking to Argos?
He said hello to Argos, and then he spoke to you, asking you if
Oh, gotcha.
Dildo's taught you well with blacksmithing.
Yes, he has. It's interesting learning blacksmithing from that kind of creature, but
He's just a hobbit.
yes. But it's interesting. You get to learn things that you never thought you would know.
Yes, but what can I help you guys with? You guys need to protect yourselves or deal some damage.
Don't mind me asking, but how skilled are you in the art of the craft and blacksmithing?
Well, you do know me personally, I'm the one who reforged foreskin.
Oh.
While our centaur, he redid Gungnir, your spear.
I must thank him. I'm looking for the centaur. Where is he?
He's over at the smithing area.
All right. Is he shouting distance, walking distance?
Walking distance. The smith is actually inside the building. There's a little chimney for the smoke to shoot out of.
All right. Well, I'm gonna tell the hobbit that I'm looking for some protection. What does he have on this? What does he have?
We have from leather armor up to steel armor. So leather, hide, iron,
silver.
And no silver.
I'm guessing that has to be custom made.
Yes, and you'd have to bring your own silver.
Oh, that we have.
And
Well, it's at the guild.
And Dildo would probably have to be the one to do that, because he's the best smith we have here. but he charges very pricey. He charges like 50 gold an hour.
50
And
gold
exactly
an
how
hour.
many hours would it take to silver a suit of armor?
No, we can't silver. We just make it completely out of silver.
All right. How many hours would that take?
Depends on what kind of armor you want. If you want a complete full suit of armor, that could take up to 3 days. 3 8-hour days.
Mhm.
Now, if if you pay him enough, he could do it in 12 hours. So that'd be like 2.5 days.
How about a breastplate?
Breastplate, that'd probably take about a day. A whole 8 hours.
And how many pieces of silver would it take?
If we're talking silver blocks, like ingots, probably about like 5 or 6.
Player character knowledge. Do we have ingots?
Not on you.
But we do have it in the vault.
Yes.
Also,
You guys would just have to talk to Angela before opening the vault so she can improve it.
player character, who is the best blacksmith right now? The Keep in Jericho or Dildo Saggins and
Probably the Keep in Jericho since he has the smith that's been enchanted by gnomes.
Unbeknownst to all of us, it's actually Barry.
That's a possibility. Dildo did teach him how the smith black made material.
But Blackming, what's that?
Equivalent to ebony armor and weapons. But it's very
Wow.
hard to come across black material unless you travel to the Land of Shadows.
Oh boy.
Oh well, that's where
But
I'm
you guys
going.
kind of already sieged out the Land of Shadows in Season 1.
Yeah, so we already have access to that. We just got to go mine it.
Well, you guys actually only took over the first, like, just a portion of it, because the Land of Shadows is pretty much divided by different rulers.
I see.
It just
Um,
Zog's tower was like the first big tower out of the 4 towers.
Do you sell anything other than steel? I
We
asked
sell
to.
iron, hide, and leather.
Are there any other metals that are more dense,
You would have
stronger?
to bring your guys' own metal.
Okay.
Whether it's elven metal, dwarven metal, orcish metal, which we advise not to bring.
Question: do our characters knows about these metals
Yes.
already?
You guys
Well-
just don't know where to go to find them.
All right. Could I ask the blacksmith where to locate the black metal?
The Land of Shadows.
The Land of Shadows. Do you have a map of any areas we could mine?
I do not, because there's never been a full-on, like, up-close printout, write-out of that land. Mainly because any travelers who've gone up there to try mapping it out have all never come back.
I looked at the barrage. What do you think? We could send our own scouts, or we could go ourselves.
Well, we did take over Zog's keep. We could always search around that area.
But don't forget, the tower also did collapse after you guys left it.
Right, but that land and area is now under our control.
True.
So we could always have expeditions to find if we could find a vein of that metal.
Yes, but don't forget, you guys also have a mission.
Well, I'm not meaning us. I'm meaning our group. Like we could send out trainees to search the area or something like that. Not us in particular.
Yeah,
True.
and
And
scouts.
also, the election results have come back on who the new emperor is.
Gary.
It is not Gary.
Damn it.
He lost.
There's Jarl Layla, the Jarl that was in charge of the empire.
That sounds rigged to me. I wanna recount.
Gary
Jarl
face.
Matthew was pissed about it because thought he was supposed to be emperor.
No, it belongs to Gary. I still
Gary has been promoted to Jarl, though.
Jarl. Jesus.
Heck yeah.
Jarl.
Since they're happy a Jarl to replace Layla, and she chose Gary.
From a prison guard to a Jarl. Way to go, Gary. He is the inspiration of anyone can make it.
Who inspires the group that was actually responsible for everything he gets accolades for. It's really funny. Gary went from prison guard to Jarl without doing really anything.
Hey, he technically led the armies to victory in the Land of Shadows.
Thanks to our efforts.
You guys snuck around the entire defending armies and just took out Zog.
Not true.
Gary led the assault on the gate.
Let's not forget we took out the Black Sails, commandeered all the ships, and used them to come in from the riverside.
True, but that was whenever the previous emperor was still alive. Emperor Jake.
Emperor Jake.
Emperor Jacob. Who was killed by a Death Knight riding a dragon. A wormling.
Like his grandfather, Theoden.
This isn't Middle Earth, Argos.
I wonder if it's hereditary.
But hey, if you guys would have shown up with the Imperial Army instead of, sailing the ships, you guys would have had the whole Rohan showing up, the Emperor giving a great battle speech, and the charge. So you guys did miss out on the great epic battle speech of the Emperor.
Of Emperor Gary?
No, of Emperor Jacob.
Oh, Emperor Jacob.
Remember, Gary was just a colonel at the time.
Yeah, after he got fired and rehired.
Right.
It gets confusing. All right,
Gary's original name was Joseph, which makes this even funnier. And then he legally changed it to Gary after they kept calling him Gary.
We call
He
him
paid
Gary
200
so many
gold to
times.
get his name legally changed.
Yeah, we call him Gary so many times he started to believe it.
Oh man, but yeah, I think getting back on track, I think Dabaj will send a crow to Angela, requesting that a unit be sent out to Zug's Shadowlands areas to hunt out this metal. There's nothing here for Dabaj to buy that he needs, so he will go and prep at the ship and gain more knowledge and information of the quest ahead that he can. Basically,
Alright, so are you guys skipping the potion shop then?
I'm gonna hand
Still
my
very-
spear gunny to the centaur to ask him if he could upgrade it if possible.
How would you want me to upgrade it? Instead of a blunt end, do you want like an extra blade point at the very end of it?
That will be interesting.
Or do you want me to do something special where you'll have a little button to push and that extra blade will shoot out at will?
No. How about could
it pops
you
out a French tickler.
Or your shield, I can put kind of like a blade in the center of the shield, so if you're ever in shield wall formation, they're gonna run right into a blade.
That sounds useful, but I don't know how I would be able to enter locations with the blade.
It retracts.
Ooh,
No,
what
not in the shield, but what, you think the guard's gonna walk up to you and be like, guard might get worried if a man approaches with his weapon drawn. Well, you just have your shield.
Yeah.
That won't happen. They'll know it's the shield. Plus, we even put cover. We'll even make a cover for you.
I get a hard case cover of the shield and everything.
No, just for the blade part.
I'm good with the spear for now. Wondering if you could add something magical to it.
I can't add anything magical to it, and we'll also have to keep it overnight.
Is there you can or can't?
Can't make it magical.
I see. Do you know anyone who can?
not in this part of town. You would have to go up to the higher class part of town.
Huh.
We're all leaders of pretty much this whole entire area, and we go drinking in the lower slums.
No.
Well, remember, the Knights of Destiny no longer is inside the Imperial City. It's relocated to Mount Jericho.
That is true, but still, you have a Prince of the Elves. You have the leader of the Stormkiller clan.
While you guys are inside the Imperial City.
While we're inside of the Imperial City, but we're hanging out in the slums. That's not sketchy at all.
Maybe the guy over in the potion shop next door might be able to help you out some more.
All right. Well, I'm gonna head to the potion shop. Thank you very much. I'll see you some other time.
All right, come again, and next time bring some coin to spend.
I will.
Just to remind everybody too, Dabaj. First off, player character knowledge. Dabaj still has 5 healing potions, so he doesn't need to buy any. That's why he's going to head off to the ship. But before he does, he's going to remind the rest of the crew we leave soon, like today.
Guys, leave within next half hour.
Yeah, just a reminder of time.
Preferably sooner.
And then Dabaj heads off to the boat.
Does anyone else want to do something?
Give me 1 second, guys, alright?
All right.
Wait, is something wrong? Oh, okay. Never mind, I thought my girlfriend was yelling at my dog. Alright, well, is anyone else going to the potion shop, or are you guys just going right to the ship? Or are you gonna buy some from the blacksmith?
No, Sebelson's all set. She's just going to head off to the ship.
Is everybody just gonna head to the ship?
Yes.
I will try my best to drunkenly walk there.
You're given a little potion that cures your drunkenness.
Why would she want to?
She can take it if she wants.
I'm gonna grab it, put it in a bag, and go like, thanks.
And it was given to you by Charlie.
Thanks, Charlie.
Is it more alcohol?
On your guys' way to the ship, you guys notice there actually is a horse, kind of on the ship.
What kind of horse?
Not just a typical. It's a black horse.
Okay. So nothing that would stand out, although it is still unusual to have a horse on a ship. Who parked their ride here?
And the person that's sailing the ship, I don't know, some guy in the hood came on board and then went below deck.
And you just let some stranger walk on board?
This is a public ferry, sir.
This isn't one of... Oh, it's not one of the black ships.
Nah.
Ah. God.
But this ship is armed with a couple harpoon guns.
Jesus, we're the leaders of so many different things, and we drink in slums, and we're taking public transportation.
Hey, if you guys want, we can... your guys' black ship is on the other side of about 20 boats that direction.
No, you already know where we're going, and you're already prepped. Let's just set sail.
I'm still at the potion shop.
Oh, what'd you want from the potion shop, Kirk?
It's gonna be Home Alone. Who's at the counter? Is anyone there to attend?
There's a dark elf at the counter.
Oh, it's good to see her again.
Yes, since the guild moved, I kind of lost my job with the guild, so I work here now.
It's good to see you again. What was your name again?
I actually forget.
Sure. What was your name again? I'm sorry. I'm not good with names.
Frigga is my name.
Oh, Frigga. I'm looking for some greater healing potions. Do you have them?
We have some healing potions at player character knowledge. 1d12 plus 1.
1d12 healing potion.
Plus 1.
Do you have any of those?
Yeah, we have 3 left in stock.
I'll take those 3, please.
Alright, that'd be 150 silver.
Mm-hmm. I reach down to my pouch.
And your pouch is empty. You find the hole in your pouch.
What?
I'm kidding.
For a moment, I'm like, whoa, since when this happened?
Yet all of a sudden you realize Ren is 150 silver richer.
Shh.
Alright, so
Alright.
you hand her 150 silver. She hands you over the 3 potions, and they're like about this tall.
Okay, I'll put them in my bag of holdings, and
And the tops of them stick out about 4 inches out.
Oh, it would have been funnier if they fell out the bottom because there was a hole in the bag.
Yes,
yeah,
they
because
fall out and they shatter.
yeah, that would be interesting. That I just put a potion in a bag with a hole. I'm like, oh, you know.
So now, Argos, you're off to the boat.
All right. May I buy oil of sharpness? Does she have one?
What?
An oil of sharpness.
I don't know what that is.
It's basically a potion that I could just put on my blade, and it will give me an extra attack for an hour. None of that? Alright.
Nope.
Wait,
I'm just glad that Jarrell's not here, because you know damn well he'd buy like 20 of those.
For his 15 attacks per turn.
I'm still trying to figure out how he gets 5 attacks in 1 turn.
Check his character sheet. I know it's like Goliath ability along with I'm not sure what else he has as far as like his character class, but trust me, Joe is one of those people. He knows how to manipulate the rules, not in a bad way, just he knows how to sync this with that to create this.
To where it's still technically not cheating, right?
That it's not cheating.
Okay. Because I was talking to a friend of mine who's a DM, and he said that he hasn't heard anything like that where a player can get 5 attacks.
I'm not sure. You have to check his sheet to know that.
I don't think he actually ever sent me a copy of his sheet.
Well, something to discuss at a later time.
Alright, well, to the ships.
To the
Argos,
ship.
you notice there's a black horse on the ship standing in the middle of the ship.
A black horse. How big is it?
Like a typical riding horse. A light horse meant for speed.
Does it belong to someone?
No, it's a wild horse that just stumbled on the ship.
It's drunk too.
Ah. I want to approach the
No,
horse.
it belongs to somebody.
Oh, I still want to pet the horse though.
The horse kicks you.
Wait.
Full damage.
Ow.
Does a
I was
19 hit?
Yes, I was gonna use my animal handling, but this horse is feisty.
You take 6 damage.
Ah, glad I got the potions.
He's already popping one. The adventure hasn't even begun.
Yeah.
Okay,
No,
we're
I'm
about to set sail, says the captain. And the
I'm
captain's a dwarf.
I'm rushing towards the ship.
Well, no, you're on the ship now.
Yeah, the
Okay.
horse is on the ship. It's on the deck.
Ah, okay, the horse is on the ship. Got it. I'm just like cleaning myself.
We'll reach our destination in about a few hours.
Alrighty, I'm gonna try again approach the horse because is the horse nervous or something?
No, the horse just you walk up to the horse just staring straight and just lifts up its leg and kicks you.
All right. Well, I wanna soothe the horse. I wanna show that I mean no harm. I'm gonna use my animal handling. Can I?
You go to touch the horse, and somebody just grabs your hand.
And
I
who is
wouldn't
it?
touch that horse if I were you. And just like a deckhand, I tried it earlier and got kicked in the nuts.
Ooh, I'm sorry.
Debaj is up on the bridge with the captain checking charts, just kind of looks up from the table and shakes his head at you.
There
he
are
came
rooms
out straight.
downstairs that you guys can go sleep in until we get there if you guys would like.
Of course. Escort me to my room, please.
Your room's below deck. Find the bed and fall in it.
Well, that's very bold and simple, but I like it. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm not your servant.
It's literally that trope in almost every fantasy where you have some royalty expecting shit and you just got some deckhand throwing his luggage at him like, handle it yourself, you asshole.
No, well, I just assume as, like the deck will show us our way on the ship so we don't get lost or anything.
Yeah.
You go downstairs and you see there's like, it's just an open room where there's beds and then there's oars. Like spots where oars can be stuck out of the bottom of the ship and help row them.
It's literally one of those. Can you show me to my room? Yeah, if you turn left and you hit water, you went too far.
And you notice there's a hooded man below the deck.
Can you
Just
describe
sitting
to
in the
them?
corner.
Well,
He notices you and just pulls his hood down farther to cover his face.
I look at him and just shrug it off. Oh well, it's probably someone else, an adventurer or something. I just walk to my room.
There's no rooms, it's one giant room with beds.
Oh, okay, got it.
It's public transportation.
It's the night bus in Harry Potter.
It's a free trip too, so and the ship's covered by the taxpayers' gold.
Wonderful.
Well, this is a way to keep us, incognito to prevent prying eyes. Because if we went with a fancier ship or something, that'll catch too much attention.
Yeah, because we know how many skeletons always put out to keep an eye out for oncoming people.
Especially whenever the river is like 4 days away from where the skeletons are coming from.
True.
All right, so he's resting, and Debaj is plotting, like getting an idea of the surrounding area from again the map that he's checking out on the bridge.
It's pretty much like where you guys are going. It's all desert land.
So wide open, no surprises.
Nope.
What a desolate place this is. Nobody watches Star Wars. God damn it.
Well, after an hour goes by, you see a man at the barge, and everybody else is above deck. You see a man in a black hood and everything walks up, and he just starts petting the black horse.
Might want to teach that trick to my friend. Maybe he'll have less bruises the next day.
And you hear a voice, and it sounds like this. This is my horse.
Ah. Well, my idiot friend, who's kind of like that overly friendly child in the neighborhood, tried to
guy that went downstairs like an hour ago.
That's why I'm making fun of him. He's not there to hear it.
But like this guy's keeping his distance from you guys. Like you guys are up here, he's like down here, like on the main deck.
Right. That's what I kind of figured. You might want to put a warning on that horse then.
He puts a sign up that says, "Do not touch, will kick."
It's that same prospect as the lady who got sued, who sued McDonald's for burning her lap of coffee. Next thing you know, coffee cups have caution hot on them. You do it after the fact.
I heard it was because they served it too hot, something like that.
No, she was an idiot. She took the cup, put it between her legs, and was trying to put like creamers and shit in it while driving. And
See, she did that to her own self then.
Yep.
Yeah.
Did she lose her lawsuit? Please tell me she lost the lawsuit.
No, she didn't.
One.
She won. That's
You know
why
what?
there is a
She should
warning.
have gotten points on her license because that's technically distraction while driving.
I agree, but because there was no warning label on the anywhere on the container saying that the contents were hot, she won. It was
So does that mean we need to put labels on guns saying "Don't point the barrel towards your head and squeeze the trigger"?
Pretty much. In reality, it's going to sound like a joke, but in reality, almost all warning labels on consumer products are there because somebody was dumb enough to do it. Bleach has "Do not drink" because somebody drank it.
Wow. So does that mean they need to start putting signs on trees saying that, like, pretty much explain how to chop a tree down before you drop it on somebody's back porch?
It could be the world we're heading towards.
Because me and a couple friends of mine, we were chopping down this crabapple tree in my dad's backyard, and we were doing it incorrectly and dropped this 500-pound tree on my dad's back deck.
Whoops.
And my dad literally pulls up from after working like a 12-hour shift at his job, just sees this tree coming down through his back deck.
Oh, that's poor timing.
My dad has a temper, too.
Ooh,
And the worst part is the guy who was actually using the chainsaw dropped the chainsaw and ran.
No. Well, before we get into stories of child abuse, which may violate YouTube.
My dad didn't. My dad would physically would not be able to beat the hell out of me. He has too many medical issues.
I am going to step away a moment from the microphone, but I'll let you continue on with the journey. I imagine Dabaj will be unneeded at the moment.
Well, actually, we can take a break right now.
We could do that. All right. Well, then we'll be back.
All right.
Hi, this is Dave from the Comic Collection, the ultimate comic store here in Feasterville, Pennsylvania, which is a suburb of Northeast Philadelphia. Come and see all of the great stuff we have here at the Comic Collection, including action figures, vinyl, CDs, Dungeons and Dragons, Magic the Gathering, Pokemon, back issues, action figures, old action figures as well, statues, and of course, let's not forget comic books. Come visit us at the Comic Collection at 83 Bustleton Pike, Feasterville, PA 19053, right next to Northeast Philadelphia. Come visit us. We'll look forward, and yes, we are open during this pandemic thing.
Choked himself from a tree, and then
Choked himself with dildo faggins.
Yay! We're back on, by the way.
Oh.
Alright, well. Alright, so you guys have maybe like a half hour left on the ship. You see Manhood in Black. He comes back out. He puts like two swords up, like tie them up to the horse. He has a massive axe attached to his back. And you see there's a horn attached to like his belt buckle as well.
Do I see this?
Yes. Get out of here, Wayne.
By the way, though, guys, that's a dead giveaway for most of the people, especially those who experience the theme.
That is indeed a dead giveaway. I'm just debating if the DM wants to keep it a secret.
I don't know. Maybe you guys haven't actually confronted him, really.
Well, I'm going to confront him right now.
Okay. You walk up to him. His back is to you right now.
Well, how tall is he?
6'5".
Yeah. So I was gonna ask him. So when do you decide to show yourself, Malachi?
And he turns around and stabs you, rolling his hair.
No one can know.
Who is this Malachi you speak of?
I've seen you in my dreams.
You have
A
dreams
vision.
about me? He turns around, pulls out his great battle axe. You having dreams about me, you weirdo?
Well, more like visions. I pretty much saw you there, wearing all black with the axe and a horn and 2 swords, and now you got a black horse instead of your red horse.
He pulls off his hood. I'm just messing with you, Argos. What's up?
Okay. For a moment, I'm like, oh shit. How you doing, Malachi? I knew you were alive.
Malachi. That's what they used to call me. Malachi the Red. I am Malachi the Black.
And as he says this, an arrow thumps right in his forehead. The Paj stands with the bow, saying, "I knew undead would be on the ship." No, I'm kidding.
Wait,
I-
as he goes to shoot the arrow. Ooh, natural 20. He just catches it.
Yeah, it's you. As I put the bow away.
And he
I'm
walks
just
up and hands you back the arrow. It's nice to see you, Dabaj.
Didn't expect to see you.
I wasn't expecting the arrow.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting the arrow either.
So
Rough
this is how.
aiming for Argos.
Yeah,
Well,
I look
if
at
it
the
makes you guys
boss.
feel better, I just recently woke up in the mountain, in the very bottom of it, and for some reason I just thought black would be a perfect color for me.
It does bring out your eyes.
Yeah, are those eyeliners?
Malachi's eyes are brown whenever they're not glowing.
I just picture Malachi the Black like he came out of Hot Topic.
Skinny
just Josh.
jeans, a biker
Oh my
vest,
god.
bandana.
God's face.
That's cool.
After me in the the Baylor fell, I was taken to. It looked like pretty much like a giant box made out of lightning bolts, and it seemed like the gods were trapped in there.
In a box of lightning bolts.
Pretty much like it was like a cube and just made out of lightning bolts.
Oh, okay.
Hercules reference.
A gelatinous cube.
The gods can just stay in there.
Yeah, it's kind of how I.
And they told me that my time was still needed here, and next thing you know, I'm waking up inside the mountain. How much time has gone past?
A year.
A year.
A lot has happened, Malachi. You're aware that this imminent threat that will approach soon, Zaki-chan.
My cousin?
Dun dun dun!
Well,
All the
there's
demigods are cousins to each other.
I know.
yeah.
I've heard stories of him, but I've never actually met him.
Well, apparently we've got to stick some pointy things in him.
If this does not bring you offense that we kill your cousin.
I don't care
Yeah.
if it's offense.
If he's threatening this land, he is my enemy.
All right, good. Glad as long as we agree on that.
Just so his celestial parent is the goddess Nyx, the goddess of weather and the elements.
She's a meteorologist.
So what are you guys doing on this boat anyways?
Drunk?
Who's the bird?
That's Methuselah, don't you remember?
Oh, I didn't recognize her without Jarrell.
Oh, come on!
And he looks at the high elf, just stares at her.
scares a whole army away. Nobody recognizes that. Oh.
And she just walks up. Malachi walks up to the high elf. Hello, my name is Malachi. How are you?
Oh, I thought the high elf was. She's still up on the surface of the ship. She has
Yeah,
not.
he's up there too now.
Oh. She kind of leans back on the railing a little bit and looks at you.
Malachi leans up against the railing too.
Aw,
And
they're presenting.
Beautiful.
she looks at you, doesn't say a word, and walks away.
He says to you in Sylvan, "Don't walk away." Elvish, I should say.
She looks back at you and continues to roam a little bit.
He kind of like reaches his arm out like he's about to follow, and then he just stops because he thinks it'd be weird.
Awkward.
He looks over at you, Debauch. He's like, "Who's the good-looking one?"
Me.
Malachi slaps you.
Still me. Just with a teeth.
Okay. Who's the
Is
big
this-
lady? Who's the elf?
Ask Argos. I don't know.
Hey Argos, come here, buddy.
Malachi, you okay?
Who's the elf?
Um,
And
Yeah,
not
she-
the wood elf.
not. I was actually about to say that's Barry. That elf, she's with us. We're going on an adventure together
Oh, where are you guys going?
to the village. In fact, Malachi, I was about to ask you the same thing. Where are you going?
I was gonna head up to Del Snow because I've heard, for the past couple days I've been alive, I've heard rumors of a rebellion, and I just want to make sure what's actually going on.
So it's
Wait,
through-
player character knowledge. Would we know about this rebellion, considering that Argos and I are from Del Snow?
You guys have heard about it from back whenever the Kid Emperor was still in charge.
Didn't we squelch that with our victory and combining basically Del Snow with the elves and with the storm killers and all the things that tie all of us together?
Del Snow didn't join. Del Snow was there at the siege of the Land of Shadows, but that was just because, the enemy of my enemy is my friend kind of thing.
All right.
But no, they still answer the Jarl Matthew.
Yeah, because well, I don't know, 'cause, on the Debauches, because he's Blue Noid, so I'm guessing Blue Noids are like the Jarl, like nobles of Del Snow, right?
Yes.
Okay, and since my character is a high chieftain of a clan that's separated from that,
Your
and
people will be seen upon as kind of like peasant type people.
yeah, because we're basically the equivalent of wildlings of the north, and like kind of like Vikings in a way, mixed.
Kind of like natives.
Yeah,
Like you
we're
guys
just-
were like the first people to establish Del Snow. Then the noblemen were given Del Snow, so they built the city of Del Snow.
Okay, that's a good one. I like that. So now us natives moved on with the elves, and we have learned a lot and trained, and we are becoming more of an efficient civilization.
That's good. So, is Zog still alive?
you could ask him, or the Baj.
You can ask him. I hold up Zug's head.
Yep.
I'm still carrying
Yes.
it. Well,
Rope.
no. Remember, there was a body that was missing from the morgue.
Yeah, but unless that body is missing a head, it's not him. Because remember, we did decapitate and hold it up like fucking the Lion King.
But you guys did hand over the body and the head, so both the body and the head are missing.
Didn't I proclaim the head to be spiked on the wall?
Yeah, the head's missing.
Oh, well, that would have been information needed. Well, he was dead the last time I saw him.
Pretty dead. We did kick him to death. Then the barge decapitate him.
And
After
what, you guys
dead.
made a tower of each one of you guys on top of each other's shoulders, holding the head up.
Yep.
Basically, while I was looting his body.
I was there spiritually at the wedding, though.
We saw. Well, I saw. Pretty sure the barge saw.
I'm proud of you guys. You guys finally settled down. Now it's my turn. What's
Uh-oh.
the elf's name?
Barry.
Wrong elf!
Don't get your elf mixed up.
Barry. Barry.
If you bring over that male elf, I'm going to carve my axe so far into you, Gary. Well, fuck, not Gary. Arios.
Well, everyone needs a Gary in this group, apparently.
Somewhere in a throne room, Gary's just like, what the fuck did I do?
Like, Gary sneezes. Like, someone's talking about me?
I just realized my girlfriend's been listening to One Direction this entire time.
Ew.
Her lock screen on her laptop that I'm currently using is a shirtless Harry Styles.
Oh, that's a great thing to look at while playing D&D.
Well, you hear someone from above saying, "Drop the anchor!"
You're not talking to us.
Oh.
No.
Alright, get off my ship. You guys have arrived to the drop-off location.
All right, well, gather
No.
up.
And you just see like a massive grassland.
Wait a minute. I thought we were heading to a desert.
Yeah, you guys have to stop here. The river doesn't flow through the desert, so you guys are going to have to either be dropped off here or dropped off in the ocean.
That makes sense.
Love to see you try. We're getting off.
As-
I follow.
No body of water flows through Sangria.
Okay.
You guys are being dropped off
Like
right
going
where my
south.
finger's at.
Oh, so we have to cross the river. Okay.
No, I mean like on the other side.
Oh,
We're
okay.
already on the other side, I assume.
Malachi gets his horse ready. You guys did not bring any horses.
Can I just summon my horse or something?
The horse is in the Imperial. It's probably somewhere between the Empire, the Imperial City, your guys' fort, or Mount Jericho. So it's going to take a couple days before it gets to you guys.
Damn.
This isn't Red Dead Redemption where you can just whistle for your horse and it just appears.
Well, I was hoping to be like Roach, it just appears out of nowhere.
Hey, I'm the Witcher of the group. If anybody could do that, it's me.
Or Gandalf, when he whistles, his horse just appears out of nowhere.
So,
I like that comment, Max.
as people are disembarking, Sebuson is checking out the people. She's kind of keeping to herself in the shadows, and it appears to be she's hunting. She's searching out for anyone who looks especially rich, might have some bags of gold or silver hanging off their belt, maybe.
You see, Malachi has a pretty big bag.
Bragging
Oh,
much?
wait, no, that's not his bag.
That's his debauch. Which Ryle is still pissed off he named.
What's on this village? What's the surrounding? Can you describe me this village?
There's no village. It's literally they dropped you off in an open field.
Oh, just out in the open. Okay. No, I guess we'll walk there. There's no mounts or anything in the wild.
No, Malachi just tells his horse, "Go home, buddy," and the horse walks away.
Debauch gathers up his gear and just starts walking in the direction of the village.
Or
'Cause
we'll
I
probably
did
be there
stop-
by. If
'cause I
we
did
walk
stop
pretty
the map.
fast without any breaks, any bathroom breaks too, we probably get there by tonight.
Well, I didn't drink all day.
I was asleep most of the time, so I'm good.
Alright, everybody, you better piss, shit, and spit while you can.
Tapaz just drops trowel and takes care of it all right in front of everybody. Like, fuck it, bye.
Malachi does, and you see he's hung like a horse.
Malachi, were you hit in the head or something? Too hard when you fell from the Baylord?
Why? Because I'm acting like the Baj now?
Pretty much, or a bit worse than the Bosch.
Okay, Malachi pulls up his pants. Fine, I'll go behind the tree.
Copyright infringement.
I
Alright,
better
he
not see
does
that tree shaking.
If he starts
Oh my
shaking, he'll
God.
get smacked in the forehead. Get a mushroom stamp.
Alright, Malachi comes back after 10 minutes.
Mushroom?
Hey guys, you guys ready to go? And Malachi pulls out a little baggie. Looks at you, Dabaj. Want some?
A baggie of what? What am I looking at?
You can't see what's inside the bag, but he's shaking the bag.
Sure. Hell, why not?
He pulls some material out, puts it in his pipe, hands it to you. You cap the first hit.
Oh, I suck that thing like a fucking bowling ball through a garden hose.
Is high good or bad?
Bad.
You choke like a bitch.
It's still a good hit.
Let's go. Alright. Really, you guys don't see anything on your travels. You guys finally reach like the desert where it's all sand. And it's starting to get like really hot, like 90-degree weather.
I can see music.
I'm gonna uncloak my remove my cloak and wrap it around my head like a turban.
That's a big fucking turban.
The cloak is not that long. It's just
Careful,
like a medium
people here
sized
might
cloak.
think you're the Jarl. Alright, you guys are now hearing like sounds like a bunch of horses are coming up.
Alright.
Like from like, cause this desert kind of like goes hilltop, then goes down a little bit.
Right, dunes.
Do we hide, see what's coming, or do we just wait for it to show up?
Well, I mean, you're the demigod, boss. I guess you're the one to make the call.
Come on, let's just step off to the side.
Alright.
And as soon as you guys get into your hiding spot, you see just like about like a couple hundred horsemen just riding past, holding the banner of Sangria.
Riders of Sangria, what news from the Vale?
They spin around and they just kind of like circle in on all you guys. One rides up to you guys saying, "What businesses? 2 men, 3 men, 2 elves, and a bird have here in Sangria."
Tell me
Speak
your
That's
quickly.
rude. I'm a kinku.
And he gets
Tell me
off his horse and walks up to you and says, "I'll cut off your head, Cancun, if it only stood a little higher from the ground."
I pull off my
You can
spear.
try.
You you can try. I pull off my spear and says, "You'll die before your stroke fails."
And as soon as you pull out your spear, you're pretty much like 20 spears, like, are pretty much like touching your face.
Don't make me feel you.
We are from the Imperial capital, as Dabaj says as he, tries to step in between everything going on here. We were sent to hunt this disturbance of skeletons in the middle of the night.
Oh, you're here to solve the Elna issue.
Correct.
Yes.
I'm sorry, it's just that there's been stories of the White Witch mustering forces to attack here is all.
White Witch.
White Witch. All right.
The White Witch, Lady Amber.
Saruman.
Took her name.
She's still pissed off that Zog is dead since I was her booty call.
Oh.
Oh boy.
You know what? We got a guy here who's hung like a horse. Maybe he can satisfy her.
That's
Don't
true.
volunteer me for her.
Well, Malachi, we're doing you a favor. We're hooking you up with a white witch. Who knows?
I don't want a witch. I've kind of been
You.
more attracted to elves lately.
Oh, well,
He's
I'm not sure.
Barry gets uncomfortable.
Okay, no. I just whisper in his ear. No.
He whispers back. Didn't have to tell me that.
It's like
Good.
Wait, actually, I'm gonna roll persuasion for Barry. A 19, and like he goes in slow motion, and his hair just like flaps over his head.
Do I have to roll anything to counter that?
Sure, you can roll intimidation if you want.
Intimidating cleric. This should be good.
I have a -1 to my intimidation. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I
Watch
didn't
him
make
roll
it.
a natural 1.
I rolled a 14, so that's a 13.
You kind of break the curse.
break the curse.
I actually only did that just for a laugh.
That's funny.
Well, we'll give you an escort to Colt Elna, but then we're back on patrol.
Fair enough. Lead the way.
He calls up some horses. You guys can borrow these. Until we get there.
Hey, they bring you better fortune than their former masters.
Well, actually, no, not horses. They're camels.
Yes.
That makes more sense.
I'm gonna pet my camel.
It kicks
Camel spits at you.
you. Roll for damage.
I'm gonna be like, such beautiful creature.
Your camel smells terrible.
I never have these creatures in the snow, and now I'm glad they don't live where we live. All right, so I'm just gonna ride the camel.
Before climbing onto his camel, Dabaj is just standing there with his arms crossed, shaking his head at Argos.
What? I cannot help. These creatures are beautiful, while this one is smelly and disgusting, but beautiful.
There are also 3 hump camels, so 2 riders per camel.
All right. Well, who's sitting behind Argos?
Not me. My nose works. I go over to one of the other camels.
I'll take a seat behind Argos.
All
They
right.
they all smell, okay?
Yeah, I extend my hand to Barry to help him up. All right, come.
Alright, who's sitting behind the Baj?
The bird.
Malachi just sits on the camel by himself. Wait, no, does he ask the high elf?
She just shakes her head and she says, I'll walk.
Alright, and then you start walking ahead, and then you just feel a hand grab you and pull you up on the camel, and Malachi says, ride with me.
You feel the blade of her dow at your throat.
No
Good
means
luck
no.
trying that. I already died once, and we've seen where that led us to.
And she says in your ear, I said, I will walk.
He says and says back to you, can't you just let me get to know you? I'm actually a really nice guy.
She slides off the camel, resheaths her dow, and commences walking.
Damn, she's pretty.
I told you he's a virgin.
He walks up here, like rides his camel over
Oh
the
my
Baj.
god.
She's playing hard to get.
Well, I mean, you are being a little touchy-feely. You've got to finesse a little better. Besides,
Okay.
I
He
don't
walks- he
think
rides
that
up-
responds well to authority.
Alright, he rides back over to the high elf, offers you a container of water.
I have my own water.
Okay.
I look at the Baj and tell him, someone has to give her a ride. If you want, we can switch. Methuselah, will you go with Malachi?
With the virgin?
Yes, with the demigod that's a virgin.
I'm
Oh,
not a virgin. I've been around for 4,000
Nice.
years.
Oh my god.
That's a
well,
lot.
Oh my god, a 4,000-year-old virgin.
I'm not a virgin.
That's a lot of hand lotion.
No,
I
my last wife died over 3,000 years ago. I've just been single ever since.
Oh, so he's not a
Oh,
virgin, he's just
Lord.
desperate.
I just walk
just-
with. All right then.
After that
just
much
hate
time,
being
I'm pretty
lonely
sure you
all the time.
qualify as a virgin again.
I just hate being lonely, guys.
I proclaim thee a 1,000-year-old virgin again.
Technically, it'd be a 3,000-year-old virgin.
Technically, it would be a day-old virgin. You just resurrected.
Fair point.
Woo!
So how about this?
Resurrection means virgin again.
Okay. Well,
Did you hop over to the virgin's camel?
I drunkily do so.
Okay.
how have you been, Methuselah?
Drunk.
I mean, with over the year that I've been dead.
Drunk.
Drunk.
And Malachi just shakes his
dead
head.
bodies.
Oh, good, we're here.
Oh, I didn't get to offer the high elf a ride.
Okay, offer the high elf a ride.
Hey, you want to ride? I'm not trying to pick her up, so Dabaj is just gonna be, hey, you want to hop on?
She looks at you, and there's this look that comes over her face of recognition and disdain. And instead, she walks over to the camel that Argos is riding, and she just walks alongside that camel.
Jeez, I wasn't trying to get in your pants. I'm happily married. I just ride up.
I mean, hear from Malachi, I wasn't even trying to get her pants. I was just going to ask her to dinner. My treat.
I guess we'll have to switch. But Barry, would you be kind enough to jump to Dabaj's camel?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
And
I'll
hear
help
the
him off.
captain of this platoon saying, "Find the camel and stick with it, damn it."
I jump over to Dabaj's camel.
Yeah.
As he jumps over, Dabaj grabs both his hands and puts them tightly around Dabaj's waist and looks at the captain of the squad and just says, "Look, you run your crew the way you want." And I lean back for his chin to be on my shoulder, Barry's chin to be on my shoulder, and we'll run it how we want.
Oh my god.
I extend my hand to Severson. Would you like to ride?
Romantic. The Bosch.
She looks up at you, and then she looks around at the other people around her, and she just clicks her tongue and shakes her head, and she says, "For a short while, my feet are getting a little sore."
Malachi just raises his arms like, the fuck? I'm telling your mother.
Malachi, this is just what we call preference. Or just, the fact that you got to know her a little better.
Malachi goes over to Bodge and says, "I think I should just leave her alone for the remainder of time."
What gave you that idea?
Was the knife in your throat?
But
hey, I saw a very attractive young lady, so I tried for it, but it didn't work.
Well, I mean, it might be best right now. If it helps in any way, Barry's single.
He doesn't have a camel.
No.
I'm totally behind The Baj.
Yeah, we switched.
Which is again why
Sorry.
Baj is being a smart ass.
There also reeks of innocence.
Well, good. We finally reached Kol Elna.
Oh my
And it's
god.
starting to get dusk, and you see, like, the villagers there kind of, like, boarding up their houses.
And we've successfully creeped out the whole entire platoon that escorted us.
These assholes out here.
These guys are
Goodness.
so weird.
I didn't even
These
have to
outsiders.
pass fear.
Yeah, don't mess with the
And
kangaroo.
it's now dark, and you guys are seeing, like, a fog approaching the village.
Ooh,
Not gonna
I
get much
like fog.
prep time.
The fog's common in the desert. I never been actually in the desert.
And it's like 95 degrees right now, even though it's like sunset. Almost dark.
I'm gonna dare assume that this is not something normal, so I am going to roll a religion check to see if I sense any undead, lower level undead, but undead nonetheless, within coming fog.
I'm just gonna fluff my feathers because I have feathers and it's a hot place and it's hot.
Does a 14 reveal to me?
It reveals that there's something undead coming.
Hmm.
We're about to have company as I start drawing my blades.
Hmm.
And,
Oh.
but you also do detect there's something else there, but it's not quite undead, but it also doesn't feel quite alive either.
We just got here and we could not even.
Oh, I'm sorry,
sort
that's
it
me.
out. Oh well.
You're screwing
you
up my
see, like-
retention.
Now, like, the horsemen have already left to do their patrol. The camel men already left to do their patrol.
How far away are they? Still within earshot?
No, they're like out of sight.
Good job patrolling and protecting your own town.
I mean,
Yeah,
they
they
left and then the fog showed up.
Ah,
I guess this is what they hired us for.
we've got company coming. Get
All
prepared.
right. What's
and now
the
you're just
layout?
hearing like footsteps, like a marching.
How many?
Sounds maybe about like, maybe a little more than 20.
Oh, 20.
We're about to Army of Darkness this shit.
And then you also hear it sounds like a horse, but you can detect the horse isn't alive.
Nightmare. Probably the source of the fog.
More
No,
likely.
just a skeleton horse.
All right. What's the layout in the village? Like any walls?
Yeah. We got the village wall. We haven't even walked into the village yet.
Oh,
You
we
guys
have
are inside the village. It's like just a wooden wall.
palisades.
Pretty much like a bunch of 2x4s as the wall.
Any gates?
No, no gate, just like an open.
That's an open village. How wide is this gate?
Probably about 20 feet wide, 30 feet tall.
20 feet wide. Shit, we can't cover. Are there any town guards?
Not really.
So it's just us.
All right.
What I
And
get.
roll perception.
I could do that. That would be a dirty 20, sir.
That is a dirty 23.
I got a 13.
17.
17.
Alright, you all see there are a bunch of skeletons with like swords and shields coming through, and then you see there's one that looks like it's almost in like a full plate of armor on horseback.
A Death Knight?
No, it's a skeleton.
Ah.
Kelly boy.
And then you guys do see in the shadows something much bigger.
Ooh.
How far away are they from us?
40 feet away.
Are they entering the gate or they're about to enter the gate?
They've kind of like already entered the gate.
Okay, so we're basically in the middle of town. We're about to fight 20 skeletons. Methuselah, can you
And,
find some high ground?
21. But this skeleton, it looks more like a knight rather than like a soldier.
That is my target. Dabaj simply starts running towards.
But he's like behind all the other skeletons.
Oh, all right, then I'll slash my way through.
All right, roll initiative.
That would be a natural 20.
Wow.
Aim for the skeletons. And natural 1 for Malachi.
Malachi's been getting those natural ones lately.
And for the natural 20 for the skeleton in the back on the horse.
Oh boy.
I got 14 initiative.
I got.
20.
Sorry.
I got a 22.
19 for me.
All right, so the natural 20s go first, right?
Yep.
So me and Chris roll natural 20s, so Chris, you can go first.
All right. Well, like I said, I'm heading towards the skeleton knight, so I'm just gonna lop off what I can that's in my way. So
All right, there are 4 skeletons in between you and him.
All right. Well, I'll try one skeleton per sword, 3 attacks. Foreskin first. That is normal sword. That is a 18.
That hits.
And second 17. Wait, they're undead, so 18. With foreskin again. So foreskin hit 25 and 18, and the other one hit 18 as well. So
Time to roll for damage.
all right, so foreskin is this, and this is the other sword. All right, the other sword first is a. Hold on a second. I'm reminding myself what the damage is. Weapons. Give me a second. 9 plus. That is. 9, 14, and 9 is 23. And then. Oh, come on. 5 from the 23. 28 points of damage.
For all 3 of them?
Yep.
I mean, like, what'd you get for the first one?
Total 23. The first one took 9 damage. The second, the non-foreskin sword took 9 damage. The other 2 took a 5 and a 14.
Well, the one that took 14 shatters.
Okay. Sorry, I was adding the damage all together instead of keeping it separate. My bad.
All right, so does that end your turn?
Yeah, I'm already moving forward.
All right, well, the skeleton knight, he pulls out a crossbow while on horseback and goes to shoot at the Baj.
All right.
All right, let me pull up the stat sheet. Does a 19 hit?
Just barely.
All right, and so 1d10.
Goddamn, from a crossbow?
Heavy crossbow. That's 10 damage.
Ow.
And that will end his turn.
All right, next turn. Who goes next?
I had a natural 20.
Oh.
Oh,
I had a
apparently.
two.
I just had a 14.
All right, so I think Run goes next.
All right. After seeing what happened to Garbage,
Garbage.
Garbage, Garbage. Period.
Yeah, I see what you're
Gotta
doing
remember
there.
the eyes she's seeing me in right now.
Yes, yes. That's why it's perfect.
After seeing Garbage take an arrow, a powerful arrow, she looks over at Argos and she says, "You seem decent. I have a gift for you. Give me your hand."
I extend my hand to her.
She touches his hand and casts upon him invisibility.
Oh, come on.
The spell will last until he attacks or casts a spell.
Oh. Like I'm invisible. Fascinating. Thank you.
Where'd Argos go?
And
Says
I-
Malachi.
And I'm no longer here. And I just like disappear until I wait for my next turn.
Is that all you're doing this round, Ren?
Can I do more than one action?
Yeah.
Well, I think it depends. So is that invisibility a free action, or does it count towards her action?
It says second level illusion. Oh, casting time, one action. Yeah, it's one action.
I'll let you know. I think you can do more than one action.
I'll let you have an attack action if you want to take an attack.
Okay, I am going.
She's not going to attack the skeletons.
She's gonna attack Malachi.
I'm very tempted to, but I don't. She's not going to allow her dream to push her to the point of murdering someone who might be perfectly fine in life.
Hey, the dream, he freed you, remember? And he offered you the water.
No, she's talking about me.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was the bad boy in the dream.
I'm looking here. Okay, I'm gonna do Eldritch Blast. I'm searching for a distance spell here.
What's that do?
Beam of crackling energy. So it's like a Sith lightning bolt, force lightning style attack. 1d10 force damage. The spell creates more than one beam when you reach higher levels. Okay, so this is going to be one beam for me because I'm. Oh wait, no wait. What am I? I'm a level 12.
Yeah. 3 beams for you. You can hit him with 3 beams.
Yeah, 3 beams. Wow. Okay, sweet. So I roll. What did I say? 1d10. All right.
Well, I think so. Do I have to save from it, or do you have to roll the hit?
Here. It does make a separate attack roll for each beam. Oh, okay. So I have to roll 3 times for each beam.
Yeah,
It doesn't say anything about save rolls on here.
No, it's based on the dice.
So just roll your d20.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
If you hit a 13 or higher, you hit.
D20. I really need to get real dice.
What, do you have fake dice?
Yeah, I'm using an app, and I have to plug in which sided die.
Once you get a real dice, then
Malachi says he'll order you some dice.
Okay, 16, a natural 16.
That hits.
Just remember, you can add it with your charisma modifier.
Oh.
Gee, thanks, Kirk.
Yeah, so that's a +2. Not that I needed it, but for the hit. And now do I roll 3 separate 10s?
Yes.
Well, you have to roll the d20 3 times, and then the 10 3 times.
Yeah, you gotta make all 3 hit before you roll.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. All right, so that was a 16. And then hit a 6 plus 2, so not a hit. And a 17 plus
That's
2.
a hit.
Hit.
So you roll damage for 2 of them.
Okay. And then
Where's my jug at? There it is.
D10. First one is a natural 4. Do I get any pluses on that?
It would say under the spell.
Oh, no. I don't
That
believe I do. Sorry, one of these days I will actually remember this here. Checking. Nope. All right. So got a 4 on that one, a 10 on the second, and a 3 on the third.
Well, you didn't hit on the third one.
Right.
Oh, right. Okay.
So 4 and a 10.
Yeah.
Well, did you hit 3 separate ones, or did you hit the same one?
I was going for 3 separate ones.
Okay. Alright, so who goes after Ren now?
I rolled a.
I got a 21.
Oh, 21, yeah.
Alright then. My turn.
Here comes a thunder wave, I bet.
No,
Oh.
I'm how many skeletons are there, first of all, before I do this? Because if
There
I do
are
this, I can't do it against
there's
them.
technically 20. One is down. And then there's something hiding outside the city gateway.
Is there any source of fire anywhere?
No.
Darn.
There's a fire pit, but there's no fire.
No torch lit or anything for the outside village?
What?
No torches or anything lit for the outside village to have light?
No, they kind of took off all the torches once the fog appeared.
Ah, okay. All right.
You know, trying to make it seem like the village was abandoned.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast a 5th level shatter.
Alright, so do I have to roll anything, or do you?
Yeah, you have to roll. Give me a moment. I'm checking more or less. It's a circular area, 10 feet wide from the center. So anything in the center of this and anything around it for 10 feet is gonna get hit.
So 4
Question,
skeletons.
where are you dropping it?
I'm gonna try my best. Yeah, I'm gonna try my best to drop it somewhere that it doesn't hit the group. But if it does, well,
where I currently have you located at, you're at the end of the line, and so like you're far away from the group that won't hit anyone.
All right, but it's the circle where I'm gonna cast it. I'm gonna try to cast it right in the middle between all the bones. If anybody's in between all the bones, they're gonna have to roll a Constitution saving throw.
That's why I asked, because I'm in the midst of them.
Yeah.
Well, the skeletons are in a formation that's 50 feet long, so
Oh, I can go up to 60 feet. The spell's range is 60 feet from me. The spell's effect radius is 10 feet from the center. Okay, a circle around.
then yeah, Dabaj, you're gonna have to roll.
Okay.
You better roll. Constitution saving throw.
Natural
15.
20 for the skeleton knight, and
That's
I
fine.
just rolled 2 natural 20s in a row.
No, fucking hell, that's shitty.
I got 27. I'm fine.
Oh, you're fine. Let's see.
Oh man.
They will take half damage of whatever I roll right now.
Alright.
They take half of 29.
Well, you just wiped out the entire skeleton army,
15 damage. Yeah. I got
except for the captain, or the skeleton knight.
She wiped them all out.
Yep.
I'm not... What did she
Damn.
use again?
Shatter.
Oh wow. Well,
And
I'm
they
not
all
surprised.
It
shattered.
deals. Yes, it deals. It's on the 5th level. It's 6d8 thunder damage, and I got a 29, so that's very low.
Tapaj gets up, brushes skeleton dust off him, swords in hand, looks at Methuselah, and it's just like, gives the really look.
I'm just gonna give him the I'm drunk look.
And the bird is like the beating the tongue out. Ah.
And the skeleton horse also shattered.
No, he
Fell on his
she
ass.
scared him that bad. She's like, no, fuck this. I poofed myself.
Does he fall unconscious? Does he not unconscious? Like does the knife fall on the ground now that the bones just shatter?
His bones don't shatter.
Right, but did he?
No, I mean the horses. The horses. Like, does he fall now that the horse just disappeared?
He
Is what I meant to
landed on
say.
his feet.
Okay, badass. I get it.
You could tell Zach's disappointed. He wanted a bigger fight out of this.
No, there's gonna be a bigger fight, because don't forget, there's still something outside.
Oh my god.
That was fun. They went poof. And she's genuinely happy.
Alright, so who goes after Methuselah?
I believe Barry.
Cool.
You
So
just
I-
see the skeleton knight in front of you guys.
Oh boy. I'm gonna do a 4th level guiding bolt.
These fucking spellcasters.
I gotta remember what to add for that.
Your mom!
Oh. Argos' mom where?
I'm
Argus' mom
invisible. She
sneezes
can't find me.
somewhere. I'm gonna
Oh,
kick her
so
ass.
it's spell attack, so that means I must add a +7.
Uh-oh.
25.
The hit?
Yep, 25 to hit.
That hits.
So 18, rolled an 18 plus 7 spell attack. So if it's 4th level, that means, let's see, 46 radiant damage, and then 1, 2. That's 7d6 of radiant damage. Oh boy.
Holy shit.
Oh.
76 plus 24?
7 6-sided die.
Oh.
Well, I better pull out my calculator.
He's adding it up.
24.
No, so I can subtract. What?
24.
Alright, and the skeleton knight kind of like, ow.
Is that anything bonus because it's radiant
Talk?
damage?
Yeah, it's Zach. He's wondering if it, since it's holy damage, will it have any bonus effect against the unholy undead?
No, because it's just an undead. It's not like it's a demon.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's 24 radiant damage.
All right, who is next?
I rolled a 14, so I'm guessing I'm next.
I'm gonna look at Barry and be like, "Psst, he's weak to fire."
Who's weak to fire?
The bones. The bone knight.
Good to know.
Do we see whatever that large creature in the behind the skeleton knight?
You guys can't see what it actually is. Like the fog's thicker, you can only see like kind of like a shadow.
Excuse me.
I'm right now thinking. I'm right now trying to assess the situation, as in the knight's about to die, and yet I want to remain
How do
stealth.
you know he's about to die?
Well, he got hit. You know what? True. But he got hit with 24. I'm pretty sure this guy's glass. All right, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to approach this knight since I'm invisible. And I'm pretty sure that's going to count as a sneak attack if I land a hit. So I'm going to approach the skeleton knight, and I am
Since
going.
he can't see you, roll with advantage.
Alrighty, a 25 is it?
Yeah, it hits.
Okay.
And Argos appears out of nowhere.
Yeah, I appear
Next
out of
to the-
nowhere.
Next to the skeleton knight.
And like, hello there.
Oh, hi. Ah!
You want Kenobi this guy? Hello there.
Hello there. And I'm gonna cast Glacial Blade.
Oh, God. Well, what's your damage first for your hit?
Yeah, I'm gonna add it up with the Glacial.
Don't you think you should have done that before you hit?
You got a
True.
point.
Yeah, no, you're right. All right. Let me see that with 6. I'm gonna add it up with my normal damage. So that would be.
Don't forget, it's undead.
It's 12. 12
And
is the
it's
first
still
strike.
standing.
Still standing. Well, let's do this again then. I'm going to attack him again. And that is a 23.
That hits.
And I forgot to cast a spell, but it's okay. I'll just keep hitting with my spear. That is a 17.
And it's still standing.
Okay. And this time I am going to cast a spell.
You probably won't need to.
Oh, well, it's a cantrip, so. I'm going to cast,
Booming blade, I bet.
well, no, Glacial. Glacial this time. Glacial. And since I have Gunneer, it's an advantage on undead.
No, with Gunneer, it's just like you get an extra chance, like more chance of hitting it. It increases your to hit.
Oh, it increases my to hit?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I had like an advantage roll on them.
No, just a hit.
Okay.
That's probably why Argos was able to hit Death Knight like every damn turn.
Yeah, because you told me I had advantage roll when I got
I
Gunneer.
must have like misspoke or mistyped something then.
Well, it cost you Death Knight.
No
Remember,
wonder they felt like Death Squires.
Just remember, they're not dead. They just went home.
Yeah, they went home. Okay, this one is counting the previous roll, that was I'm pretty sure does a 10 hit?
No.
Okay, just making sure. All right, and now as my bonus action.
Oh, come on.
Hey, at least I can't cast a spell this time. It has to be a melee attack. Okay, well, that won't hit. That's a 3. All right. your move.
Yeah, it's the knight's turn.
No, it's Malachi's turn.
Oh.
Malachi steps off to the side, pulls out his heavy crossbow. And that's enough to hit. That's a solid 18. And it shatters.
Really? I'm the only one that took damage in that. Most of which from you.
Now everybody roll a perception check.
Gold die, don't fail me now. Hey! Perception is +2, so that's a 5.
16.
You absolutely see nothing, Savage.
I'm still wiping skeleton dust out of my eyes.
I got a 16.
13.
I got a. What's this? 22. I got a 22.
Alright, anybody who rolled higher than a 10, you see something big and red with scales, wings, a tail, and a mace come walking through into the town.
Oh,
And a
no.
maze. I
15 feet
I was about to be like dragon, maze, not dragon. Got it.
Dragonborn.
Oh.
It is a pit fiend.
A
It's
pit
not
fiend.
dragon form. More.
Now let's see if D-Bag can truly defeat the pit fiend like he said in the group. In that group.
Here comes my death, people.
Oh, boy.
I go,
Here comes
New
the
initiative.
oh, new initiative. Yeah, that's not exciting.
Pit fiends are immune to damage, well, fire and poison. They are resistant to cold,
14.
bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing, and non-magical attacks that aren't silvered.
Good
Oh,
thing
shit.
weapons are silvered.
But at least mines and the badges, I believe, are silver.
I am looking at a total. What was my initiative +4? 11.
Barry got a 13.
The pit fiend got a 15.
I got a 12.
Malachi got a 9.
I got a 7.
Oh, geez, this thing's gonna be hard for you guys to kill.
I love how one moment everyone rolls high for initiative, and then the next everyone rolls low.
So, like,
Yeah.
this damage resistance, does that mean, like, non-silver weapons can actually affect it?
I look at Barry and I tell him, bless him a lot.
If I were to interpret, I don't have the rules in front of me, but if I were to interpret, resistance is different than immunity, so I think it would
Okay.
take half damage.
Okay, he's immune to fire.
Resistance is that he takes half damage. Immunity is that he doesn't get affected whatsoever.
Gotcha. Okay, so I said the pit fiend rolled off. I said 15, right?
Yeah.
So
Right.
who goes first?
Pit fiend, I think.
Yeah.
And it
Yeah.
gets 4 melee attacks.
Oh, shit.
It's not a pit fiend, it's Jor-El in a mask.
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna hurt. I'm the only target presented.
Well, alright, everybody make a DC 21 wisdom saving throw.
21?
Yes.
What are our bonuses? Like what are we
Wisdom.
saving? Wisdom? Thank you. Oh my god.
20. Wait, which sided die? A 20-sided die or 21?
Yeah.
21-sided die?
No, a 20-sided die and
A
then add
20-sided.
wisdom modifier.
What is the save? 21?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
13, I failed.
Alright.
I'm checking if I see if I have something here.
26.
Oh, Malachi rolled a natural 20.
Alrighty. So I'm gonna use Indomitable, which is my fighter trait, and I can re-roll that saving throw if I fail the first time.
Okay.
And I failed again. Fuck.
Well, everybody who failed is frightened by the pit fiend until its start of its next turn.
Which, what, we don't get to act, or we're acting at disadvantage? What?
You run away from, and your turn. You run away from him.
All right.
Okay, so who all failed?
I failed.
I failed.
I got a natural 20 plus 3, so 23. I'm okay.
He can't fear the.
My drunken ass goes like, ah, scary.
And Chris, you failed too, right?
Yeah, I failed.
I got 26, so I'm good.
Well, first it's gonna hit the Baj. Well, attempt to hit the Baj with a bite attack. 24.
How much?
24.
That hits.
And that is a 4d6 plus 8. Ooh.
Told you it's gonna hurt me. I'm the only one presented.
Well, no, you guys are kind of like closed in by each other and stuff. 25 damage.
Ouch.
And you're now poisoned.
And poison does what to me?
You take a... Oh my.
Oh my.
Oh my.
I take it George Takai?
I love George Sakai.
It's a 66 damage at the start of each of your turns.
66 points of damage per turn?
Yes.
I will be dead in 2 turns.
Wait, did you say 6, like 6 die, or like 66?
You roll the d6 6 times.
Okay. Because it sounded like 66. I'm like, well, nice on you guys.
Yeah. Okay, so you have to roll 6-siders every start of my turn for my damage?
Yes.
Okay. That still sucks, but
I have to roll it 6 times, though.
yeah.
Alright. Now, he's going to hit Malachi with a claw attack. And he hits with a solid 19.
As I said,
D6 plus 8.
As I said, it's fucking Jarrell.
That's 15 points of damage.
I would call him a pussy for that damage, but, you know, I'm kind of hurting now.
Yeah, you just can't talk crap to the guy who just slapped you really hard.
No, he bit him.
Hey, bit me. While my back was to him, staring at Methuselah for blasting me with that fucking spell.
Never turn your back on the enemy.
We can't spare you.
Hey! Jesus.
That makes more sense. Alright, and now Argos.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to hit you with his mace.
That's a big mace.
Ooh, 18 plus 14. And now that's 2d6 plus 8.
Get the fuck out of here. He's got
He
a
hits.
14 modifier?
Yep,
Good God.
for everything.
Good God.
For a solid of 17 damage to Argos. And now Methuselah, he's going to hit you with his tail.
I look at the boss like, yep, I need armor upgrade.
I'm sorry, Methuselah. That's a natural 20, so that's max damage already. So that's 38 points of damage.
I will hellish rebuke him.
What's that?
If he hits me, I look at him and I point at him menacingly, and flames would just
He's immune to
burst in
fire.
his direction.
He's immune to
Ooh. All right, then give me a moment.
It sucks not being on Jarrell's shoulder, doesn't it?
How much damage on Pit Fiend did
57
to me?
altogether.
All right, that's fine.
And that ends his turn.
And now we're on half dead. All right, I'm not the first one to go, so
I think it's me. Because I rolled 13.
He is a demon.
Oh boy, I know exactly what I'm doing.
Oh, I don't think I went.
Well, the Pit Fiend was the first to go, I thought.
Mm-hmm.
Did you roll higher than 15?
No, I rolled what was it, like a 7? It was a single digit.
I do not like watermelon.
So, who rolled higher than 8? Because that's what Malachi rolled.
I rolled 11.
I rolled a 14.
And Barry?
13.
So, it's Methuselah's turn.
Oh. Oh.
I'm sorry, Chris. I didn't know that it was
So-
taking the extra damage from the poison.
that's all right.
So what is he resistant to again?
He is resistant to... I'll tell you in a second.
I just want to know if our cleric does have resurrection abilities.
I have Revivify.
He is immune to fire and poison, resistant to cold, bludgeoning, piercing, slashing, and non-magical attacks that aren't silvered.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna cast Elemental Bane on him.
A what?
See if I can get that on him. Do me a
Alright.
Constitution saving throw, please.
Okay, his constitution is +7.
Knowing his big, yeah, I was about to say, knowing his big number, he should not have any problem with this. But
7,
I still want to
that's
try.
18.
Darn it.
So does he take half damage or no damage?
No, he takes no damage. Don't worry about it.
So now it's Barry's turn.
Darn.
I look at Barry.
Fifth level guiding bolt.
Yeah.
You fucking know it. This is gonna be interesting. All right, so I'm going to roll. 23.
That hits.
So it's 5th level, so it's 8 6-sided die.
Great, he can take it.
But it's also radiant damage, so
What's that mean?
basically the power of the sun is coming down upon him.
Oh. Well, it doesn't say anything about sun power.
Oh boy. Alright. Let's see. 6, 10, 14. Let's see. 20.
Oh, I have a resistance against Pit Fiend has advantage on saving throws and spells. Throws against spells and other magical effects. Oh, the Pit Fiend's attacks are magical.
That'll be 28 radiant damage against the Pit Fiend.
So
And then-
28.
Yeah, 28.
And the Pit Fiend just evilly laughs.
Means
Now
that's
that's-
a shit ton of hit points.
Now, if it
What?
says, oh, sorry.
I said it means it has a shit ton of hit points.
Now, if it says you can make an attack as a bonus action after using an attack action, Wisdom mod times per day, does that mean that I can do a spell attack after I use a spell attack?
I'm not sure. See, I've never played as like a spellcaster, so
Mhm.
It sounds like it to me because it's saying, wisdom modifier per day. So if his wisdom modifier is 2, it sounds like he could do up to 2 additional spells as a bonus.
Okay.
If-
Yeah,
and my
Yeah,
wisdom's
right.
+4. The Pit Fiend's wisdom's +4.
I think that just means that I can make an attack after making another attack action 3 times a day since my wisdom modifier is a +3. So that, I guess that's cool. I'm gonna use a cantrip and I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame.
It's immune to fire.
That's radiant damage.
Oh, okay.
But that is
What a-
sacred fire, so it's radiant instead. Yes.
What a confusing spell name. So that means that I need to do, let's see, 3d8 radiant damage since I'm at level 11. Oh boy. Let's see.
So,
That's-
Kurt, is this is a foe that you guys haven't faced unlike any before?
Yeah, this one's stronger than any foes we have faced in season 1.
I rolled
That's
an
for
8.
sure.
I rolled 8 total.
So just 8,
8 radiant damage, yep. And
and
that's
it still laughs at you,
where I had my turn.
puny elf. Actually, it doesn't even speak common, so
But let's say he does.
alright. I believe it is who rolled lower than a 13.
I rolled 11, so Chris, you're muted.
I rolled an 11 as well, so it's between Argos and me, and I'm frightened. So
Is Kirk's
I'm-
turn, so everyone
I'm
who's
also-
frightened cannot attack.
All right, I'm frightened, but I'm not going to attack. So what I'm going to do instead? What's my how close
Well,
is
since you're frightened, I believe you can't really do anything but run away.
I was hoping like I could cast something that isn't an attack.
I happily run away.
How many spaces do you run away from?
I have a movement of 30, so I'm assuming 30. If I can use my bonus action, I probably might want to drink a fucking thing, but you also have to give me damage, as much as I don't want to say that out loud. Because my turn, even though I'm running away, I'm still poisoned.
And how
Yeah.
much did that say?
So from what I'm reading, apparently I can't make attack rolls. A frightened creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of its fear is line of sight. Creature can't willingly move closer to the source of fear. So basically, we do move away, but I think we can still do something while frightened, but not attack.
Alright, well, for Chris, it is...
Yeah, you can do something else. It's called shit your pants.
24 damage for you, Chris.
God damn! Should've
I'm
picked up some
sorry.
antidotes. Well, as my bonus action, do I get to drink my potion?
You can drink your potion. And you can
Alright.
drink as many potions as you want.
What was it for the regular potion? It's not the large shit like he has. What was your...
It was... I think I said the D8.
Okay. D8 plus... There was a
3.
plus 3.
Wait, no, I think it was D10. D10.
Oh, okay. Well, then we'll switch for a 10. 8 points of damage. Ooh, joy. I'm going to drink a second one. Ooh,
Drink as
that's a
many as you
10.
want. I'll let it happen.
13 and 8 is 21. I'll take the 21 damage back.
All right, so what do you think of the pit fiend, Chris?
I think I'm gonna die.
All right. Well, who
all-
rolled lower than 11?
I rolled 11 as well, so I go second after Debauch.
Well, I thought you went when they were like you ran away.
No, well,
You
yeah,
didn't get
but
this bonus or anything. It's
Okay,
got a
true.
bonus to do.
yeah. So I was wondering if I could cast a spell that's not an offensive spell.
Sure.
Alrighty, I'm gonna cast on myself protection from good and evil.
All right. And what's that do?
And basically, what it does, I will have. Let me see. I'll read it out to you. Where's my spell list? Okay, here it is. Until the spell's end, one willing creature you touch is protected against certain types of creature, aberrations, celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead. The protection grants you several benefits. Creatures of those type have disadvantage on attack rolls against the target. The target can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them. If the target's already charmed, frightened, possessed by such a creature, the target has advantage on any new saving throws against the relevant effect. So, like, if next time you try to fear me, I have advantage roll on it. If I'm already feared, but since the fear will disappear by the next turn, I will be immune to it.
And also your attacks and all that against Argos will be at disadvantage.
Gotcha.
You chose.
Also, everybody who did save on the fear thing, you're immune to its fear for the next 24 hours.
And you gave me a great idea, Argos, because I have that spell too.
So you're no longer scared of it, right, Argos?
It doesn't really
Until
say one way or another, so
No.
I guess it would the fear would still last the duration of it.
until the end of the turn, since I was already feared, unless I have to make a saving throw to get out of it.
Oh, well, you guys are over the fear next turn anyways.
Yes, and by that time I'll be immune to the fear for various turns. I'm gonna look on how many turns. For the meantime, I'm gonna end my turn on that. And
Alright, who rolled higher than an 8?
No, but
Alright, so it's Malachi's turn. Malachi's gonna throw, pretty much throw behind his back a green bottle to Debauch.
After Malachi is Ren, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, because it hasn't been her turn, so I'm like, wait, we didn't skip her, right?
Hey, Chris, I think your computer froze.
I'm still showing working.
Oh, it's literally you're just paused looking like this.
Oh, yeah.
He looks normal to me.
Green bottle.
Wait, what?
You threw a green bottle at me. What's the green bottle?
Malachi just says, drink it.
Okay, I'll drink it, but I need to know what it is to know what its effects is.
You feel you're no longer poisoned.
Yay! Thank you.
And now Malachi's just gonna pull out his 2 long swords. Alright, now I need 4 d20s. And he hits 3 out of the 4 times.
And I want to be able to hit 4, 5, 6 times.
And you notice Malachi's eyes are also glowing. Which you guys really haven't seen him do that except for one time.
You shall not pass!
oh, that'll be 2 times.
No, he didn't do it against the Baylord.
Oh. than that one time.
It's one time in band camp.
Oh God, no.
American Pie.
Okay,
We'll
where am
just tell her we ate it.
where are all my D8s at? Here's another one.
If you can't calculate damage, we win by default.
No, I couldn't find my D8s was all.
Damn.
Ooh.
Good roll.
40 points of damage.
Oof.
Oh no.
No,
No,
that's Malachi doing it.
Yeah,
Oh.
Malik hit the pit fiend.
Oh hell yeah.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
okay with that.
And now it is Rin's turn.
Yay! I'm going to cast Veil of Shadow on myself. Swirling wisps of purple darkness rise up from the ground and they conceal me from sight. Is it fairly dark now or shadowy?
It's nighttime,
like,
yeah.
It's
like the moon
nighttime?
is like there's. It's still like. It's dark enough, but where you guys can still like see just a little bit.
Okay. Well, in that
Like
case,
you guys
then.
have till sunfall, or you guys won't be able to see nothing unless you have dark vision.
Okay, in that case, she is invisible by the spell, and I have an advantage on dexterity stealth checks. And for my attack, Eldritch Blast, which I believe I get 3 of these.
Yep. But we
First
don't know
one,
it's first class, so you have to figure out all the things and see if you hit.
well, I just rolled a d20 and I got a 14.
That misses.
Plus your modifier. Don't you get a modifier too?
Modifier.
Your charisma.
What would be a modifier?
Your charisma modifier.
Gotcha. Charisma.
It should be the number, the tiny number that's below your stats.
Yeah, your charisma score. So if your
Charisma.
charisma's like 18, your charisma modifier would be +4, as an example.
Oh, I say charisma. I have a +2 in a little circle.
There you go. So you add +2 to your roll for that.
And
that still
Okay.
misses.
Okay. 20.
That hits. Was it a natural 20 or dirty 20?
Dirty 20.
Okay, then yeah, that hits.
And dirty 14.
14 misses.
Okay, so 1 hit at. Oh, what is the sided dice on this one?
It's a D10, I think.
Yep.
I believe.
Real dice. Uh, 9.
Alright, 9 damage.
I'm in like episode.
Alright, it is the Pit Fiend's turn.
I originally have some.
It's gonna hit Malachi with the mace first. And that hits. Alright, let me pull his stat back up. So for the mace, that is 2d6 plus 8.
It's a Jackie. That's cool.
15 damage.
This is going to get dangerous. We're all worried about it, the pit fiend and everything else. Watch it Watch at the end of this, the only one to drop dead again would be Malachi.
He's gonna hit Malachi with a claw attack.
And then Malachi comes back next season as Malachi the darker than black.
Ooh, that was a natural 20.
Well, Malachi the White's coming soon.
So that's 24 right there. $32 points of damage.
Damn.
Ooh.
Malachi's getting fucked up. But he's level 2000, so he's still okay. He's not in danger of dying a virgin.
Now he's gonna hit Barry with a tail attack. Does a 17 hit?
Yep.
Alright, and that is a 3d10.
I have some scan. Come here, Jaden.
16 points of damage. And I'm gonna end its turn right there.
I don't see you.
Woohoo!
All right.
The bell.
That means I believe it's Methuselah's turn.
But
I'm gonna walk up to him and give him a mighty contagion touch.
Okay. So do I have to roll or are you rolling?
I roll. Let's see. Is he? But wait, before anything, he's immune to poison. Yes, but is he immune to diseases?
It doesn't say.
Oh, then no. Does a 24 go through?
Yes.
Then I'm gonna give him the disease of flesh rot.
ooh,
The creature's flesh decays. The creature has disadvantage on charisma checks and vulnerability to all damage.
oh,
Wait, what?
I
Oh
love
shit.
It has
The
to what now?
bird is gonna die.
What did you do?
She just made
I
it
made him vulnerable to everything,
God,
which
Oh.
means he takes extra damage to everything.
I'm gonna humiliate him with fire. You're resistant to fire. Not anymore.
Wait, when you say extra damage, does that mean full dice roll damage plus or?
It's any damage that you do goes through. No resistances, no immunity.
Oh, okay.
on.
And
it's-
I would say that vulnerability also means that they just like the extra damage with silver, he will probably take a bit of extra damage of everything else. But I don't know that, so
He doesn't
unless
take extra
confirmed.
damage to a silver because he's not undead.
All right. Then I don't know if he takes extra damage because of vulnerability or if he just takes normal damage.
He would
So,
just be taking normal damage.
There you go.
All I
Dungeon
know,
Master said he takes normal damage. He takes normal damage to everything.
Cool.
Now I am ready to become poetry.
all I know is
Peace.
all I know is like before that spell, the only thing that he wasn't resistant was silver weapon. So I
I can tell to everybody, it's like, hit him with everything. Everything hurts.
Have you heard the Cancun? Hit them with everything we have.
Oh, shit.
Barry.
Yep, Barry, your
And
turn.
that's my turn. Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna do something interesting. now that this guy has vulnerability to everything. You ever heard of a spell called a Flame Strike?
No.
Well, I'm gonna
Here's a
cast it.
question for you. Have you ever heard of a spell called Firewall?
Firewall? I don't know.
Or Hold Monster?
I was thinking about that.
Or
Firewall is basically exactly what it says. He leaves a wall of fire somewhere, and it's permanently there. I think.
It goes into a
Anybody that
circular
touches it.
formation where he's like protected by a wall of fire.
Yeah, that. Is that a reaction though? Because if not, he's gonna have to wait for its turn to
I know he's
do
gotta
so.
wait for its turn.
There we go.
But it's probably gonna still be very well alive by the time it's its next turn.
I'm going to do.
Well, I did say I was ready to turn into poetry. Might as well start, no?
Prepare the die.
Let's do Flame Strike.
The chicken isn't gonna cook herself.
Can the Pit Fiend make me a deck save?
Yes.
I have to beat a 15.
Alright, well, it's dexterity's +8.
Oh boy.
What's 18 plus 8?
26.
No.
26.
Alright, so it takes half.
Half of what?
Let's find out. That's 13. Then 24, so it takes 12 damage.
Alright.
6 that's fire, 6 that's radiant.
It's still in the 200s.
And then my turn.
Alright. I believe it is Argos' turn.
I think it's the other Bosch, then I go.
Oh yeah, the Baj.
All right. Well, the first thing I'm going to do is use my free action to cast protection from good and evil. This fucker's not going to get me again. And then with a wicked grin on his face. And this demon, he's from the abyss, right?
Yeah, so who knows how it got to this world?
Well, I know how to speak abyssal.
Well, it doesn't speak Abyssal, it speaks, Infernal and Telepathy.
Okay. Never mind then. Then I will come straight at it, swords in hand. And as I do my first attack, I will announce it. That is a 23 to hit with Divine Smite.
That's enough to hit.
All right.
What's
just
Divine Smite do?
Starting at second level, when you hit a creature with a melee weapon attack, you can expend one spell slot to deal radiant damage to the target, in addition to the weapon's damage. The extra damage is a 2d8 at first level spell slot, plus 1d8 for each spell level higher than first. Maximum is 5d8.
Oh boy.
So that one, I will remember that to come back off the side. The second attack is an 18. The third attack is a 28.
They're all. Wait, what were they again?
18 and 28.
The 28 hits, the 18 misses.
Okay, so both hits will be from foreskin. The first one is... That's 12. The second one, 15. And I will...
Well, can your weapon reach over 5 feet?
Why do I have to reach over 5 feet as long as I have something I can hit?
Well, because it's 40 feet from you.
It's a long sword, so I guess not.
I'm sorry, I just realized it.
Well, then that negates everything I'm doing then.
You can save it for your next turn.
Well, then for this turn, hold on. I still have an action if I can't do that. Let me see here. I'm searching. I'm searching for something that'll reach. You know what? I'll just be an asshole. Hold on. I will cast a level 1 spell.
Oh, level 1.
Well, I mean, fuck. I don't have much in the way of spell. I'm not a cat spellcaster. Thunder Wave. Thunder Wave, force speeds out from you. Each creature within a 15-foot cube originating from you must take a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, creature takes 2d8 thunder damage and is pushed 10 feet away from you. On a successful save, the creature takes half damage and isn't pushed.
I rolled a 16.
Well, hold on. I'm still reading. At higher levels, when you cast a spell using a spell slot of second level or higher, the damage is increased by 1d8. Okay, so I'm going to do it.
Jack,
I'm going to
hold
do
on,
it at
Chris,
level.
my girlfriend's about to leave for work, alright?
All right.
Now this pit thing. Very tough opponent.
Okay, I'm back.
All right. So you said you rolled a 16?
Yeah.
All right. Well, then I hit because DC save is 16. So I get to cast. I get to cast and I do 3d8 damage, which is 4, 5, and 8 is 13. 13 damage.
Alright.
And that will end my turn.
All right.
Now it's Argos' turn.
How far away am I from the?
You are also the same outfit as the Baj.
Okay. Well, I'll make this very interesting then.
But you
I'm
have
gonna.
a spear.
Exactly. So, this is what I'm gonna do. Let's see what I got here. I look at the pit fiend with where there once was fear, now but rage and focus. And he will bring down this creature with his companions. I move 20 feet of the pit fiend. I take 20 feet in movement, and I'm going to toss a gun near at him.
Alright, roll the hit.
And with since I have protection from good and evil, I have advantage on fiends and his types of monsters. And that one is a 27. Okay, gun near.
Alright, so when do you want to take this break, Chris?
It's got to be like within the next 5 minutes. Like I said, I got to go for about a half an hour to go pick up Jen from work and drop off her deposit and shit. So we can either break it or save it for next week as a cliffhanger.
Could we just do it as another break?
Yeah, I'm good with it.
If it's a break, it'll be like a 30 minute or more. I'd have to let everybody know when I get back.
Alright, that works with me.
Okay, just wanted to let everybody know.
Is everybody else okay with that?
I'm good with it.
Yeah, that'd be okay.
What about you, Max? Oh,
You gotta unmute.
Max and Jack, enough! Jesus, I hate this dog. Maxwell and Arlena are both muted.
What's up?
We were asking if like taking a 30-minute break would work for you guys.
Yeah, that's fine.
And
That's
Arlena?
fine. Yeah, I got time to charge my phone. Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess we'll see all of us in a half hour. And how much damage? Wait, and
damage.
it would be.
Yeah,
Okay,
resolve the turn before we end.
Okay, I'll resolve the turn then. Let me finish this then. As I throw my spear, as it flies across, it lands because my attack roll is a 27, and the damage is a 13 from the spear. And I'll use my bonus action to summon back my spear again. And see if I have. And I'll cast my spell of Eldritch Blast. So I'm
What's
going,
that?
Everybody has an Eldritch Blast.
Oh, wait, shit.
so I'm going to throw my three d20 dice, see which one hits. And none of them hit.
It has to be 19 or higher to hit.
No, but it rolled all of them rolled a 2.
Alright. Well,
And I'm going to drink a potion, and I'll end my turn there.
alright, well, at the beginning of whenever we come back, it'll be Malachi's turn.
All right.
Sweet.
Alright.
Hi, this is Dave from the Comic Collection, the ultimate comic store here in Feasterville, Pennsylvania, which is a suburb of Northeast Philadelphia. Come and see all of the great stuff we have here at the Comic Collection, including action figures, vinyl, CDs, Dungeons and Dragons, Magic the Gathering, Pokemon, back issues, action figures, old action figures as well, statues, and of course, let's not forget comic books. Come visit us at the Comic Collection at 83 Bustleton Pike, Feasterville, PA 19053, right next to Northeast Philadelphia. Come visit us. We'll look forward, and yes, we are open during this pandemic thing.
My bad.
Now initiate your intent.
Malachi is going to activate Searing Smite on his 2 longswords, which engulfs both his swords into a flame. And they all 4 hit.
Cool.
So not only will they do the additional, not only will they hit for the 2d8 damage, or no, 1d8, they also do 1d6 of fire damage on top of it.
There you go.
So 10, 18 plus 5.
There we go.
Right there's just 23 alone. Now let's find 4 d6s. 2. So that's 12, 13, 14.
I heard math rocks.
So 23 plus 17 points of fire damage.
Unblocked fire damage.
Yeah.
So a total of 40 damage right there.
It's like we're burning
Damn.
fire.
Wow.
Now it is Ren's turn.
All right. She's still
Malachi is a force to be reckoned with.
she's still engulfed in the invisibility, purple black fog of invisibility, and I am going to throw a firebolt, which is a cantrip. And so I hurl a mote of fire at it, and target takes 1d10 fire damage. Spells damage is increased. Oh yeah, okay. So when I reach 5th level, okay, 11th level. Wow, 11th. Oh yeah, this is why I chose it. 11th level is 3d10. So I gotta roll.
You got hit first, though, right?
Yep. Yep. So I got to roll a d20 3 times. Is that?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh god, I gotta get dice.
Don't forget to add your charisma bonus.
God, think right, which is 2. I remember that now. Okay. Here we go.
If it's since the firebolt falls in the wizard spell, wouldn't that be an intelligence?
You're correct if it's a wizard spell.
Yeah, it's a wizard spell.
So it would be your
It-
intelligence modifier.
It's a rogue spell.
Rogue would be dexterity.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah. So use
Oh
your
man, my dexterity is through the roof. Where is it?
That's the good thing about rogues. Trust me, I played one. Everybody hated it.
Plus
Especially the DM.
5.
The DM
Plus
really
5
hated it.
modifier. Well, in that case, I rolled a clean 18, so
18 misses.
That's not
no, plus 5.
Ah, okay, gotcha. Gotcha.
hell are you eating? Seaweed?
Fruit snacks.
Oh.
What the hell are you eating?
Cheesesteak and a burger. Because I'm a
Nice.
healthy person. We're gonna see
That's
who
exactly why I went to Checkers and bought myself a freaking chicken sandwich. The greasiest one. Because I'm healthy like that.
Very healthy.
I'm waiting to see who dies first in this episode, Dabaj or me. I feel my heart hardening as I speak.
I should order some master fries. Or I
Okay,
have my
so
choice of either
that
crispy
one was the
chicken, steak, buffalo chicken, or grilled chicken with fries on top of it, cheese and onions.
Yum. But what's your math there, Ren?
okay. The second one is a 9.
That-
And,
One hit, the second one missed.
and the third one is a 10.
That's a miss.
Yep. So you get to do damage for 1.
Okay.
Just so everybody knows, its AC is 19.
Duly noted.
Gotcha. I'm sure then. What is it?
So for me, anything lower than a 9 will miss.
So spell damage. Wait a minute. Increases by 1d10 when you reach. Okay, so 1d10. Here we go. I'm lazy. I don't remember all this stuff. 10.
So 10 damage?
Yep.
Whittling away at him a little bit at a time.
Is now the Pit Fiend's turn. Okay, who do I want to attack first? You know, it's going to attack Argos with a bite attack.
Yay!
I'm 20 feet away, so he'll have to move.
Alright, he moves towards you.
Ooh, does he provoke an attack of opportunity? Because I was
Attack opportunity.
He does not.
Damn, he passed right by me. I couldn't get a good quick swipe.
Nope, he's too quick. He has wings, so he kind of like hovered over there. Alright, does a dirty 20.
A dirty 20 does hit. But remember that he has disadvantage.
Ah, shit. Wait, is that for spells or for all attacks?
All attacks.
All attacks. He has disadvantage.
Is that for everybody or just you?
Just for me
And me.
and the boss.
Well, the dirty 20 does still hit because this time I rolled an 11 plus 14.
Oh, well. Damn. Well, for that dirty 20, I'll just cast shield.
All
And what's that do?
It grants me 5 AC as a reaction, which now I have 24 AC to the rest of the turn.
Oh, damn it.
It's to the player.
Alright, he's gonna hit you with his mace now.
But better with that 14 modifier, he's definitely gonna hit.
And that is a 25.
Yep, just by a hair he hits.
Alright, and that is a 2d6 plus 8. Oh shit, I didn't even notice. The mace does an additional 66 fire damage.
Okay. You threw the mace with disadvantage?
Oh god.
Yep.
Darn.
Here comes the pain.
So 7
Here
plus
comes the
8.
vibes.
Oh, it's not me. It's Argos.
Let me know how much fire damage he does.
So, 6.
He flew over top of me. I'm fine.
23 fire damage.
Alright, I'll cast as a reaction spell Absorption of Elements, so now I'm resistant to fire.
Is that really how it works, though?
Yep.
So what, you want to take the fire damage?
I'm gonna take the mace.
He takes half of it.
I take half
It's
of it
resistance.
until the end of until the turn cycle ends.
Okay, so...
Until it's his turn again, basically.
Mhm.
So in the end, you just take 26 damage then.
Yeah, I think so.
And he still has 2 more attacks.
He's gonna get that damage out your ass no matter how many tricks you pull.
Well,
Spend
I'm
it.
The boss, she's gonna whack you with his tail.
Hey! I was trying to help.
That's a hit, because that's 12 plus 14.
Well, good. As a bonus action, since you hit me, I'm going to use Channel Divinity Rebuke the Violent.
Ooh.
And what's that do?
You can use your Channel Divinity to rebuke those who use violence. Immediately after an attacker within 30 feet of you deals damage with an attack against a creature. Oh, never mind. I can't do it. It's against a creature other than me. Never mind.
Well, you could have done it when he was attacking me, right? Just wondering. Okay.
Yeah, I could have done it when he was attacking you, but I didn't look at it yet.
I got you. Gotcha.
27 points of damage.
Jesus.
And now it's gonna hit. It's gonna hit Argos again with a claw attack.
Let's see if he
All right.
hits.
Let's see if he hits. He has to roll a 24, I think.
And he misses.
He ignored poetry. I live.
He's the pit fiend.
I just gave him contagion. I made his flesh rot, and he goes like, "Yes, ignore the chicken."
He's saving the chicken for last.
Ah, bad idea.
No.
Because I
I
do
got
it.
It is now
I got
Max's turn.
No, it's
I
Methuselah.
got
Right,
a
that's right.
I got a question for everybody first before I continue. Do
Yeah.
y'all need like a minute break?
Why?
Yeah, why?
To heal or anything?
I mean, no, I think we're all right. The only one who's taking the most damage is me. And I'm still standing. I'm not looking terrible yet.
Yeah, I'm
thanks
still
for
good.
letting me know.
Okay. Then in that case, I will cast 6th level. Summon Fiendish Spirit.
Oh. I expected a fireball since he's no longer resistant to fire.
No, not in that yet. I actually I think I already know.
Oh, thank you for
I
reminding me.
keep forgetting that I have that because for some reason I can't add it to my list. By the way, so thank you for reminding me about that. I'll use that next turn.
Okay.
Ugh, but wait. I'll summon a devil.
Hmm.
Oh.
A devil?
I will roll initiative for the devil. I have to roll initiative for the devil. Yes. He's damage. He's resistant to fire. He's immune to poison.
No, wait, I
We got our own pet fiend in a way.
You like me now?
And he has he has advantage against saving throws against spells or other magical effects.
Jeez.
The only way for it to disappear is for it to die. Magical
you to
darkness
die.
does not impede it. Yes. Magical darkness does not impede it.
Never underestimate the Cancun.
Actually, if it doesn't disappear if I die. If I die, it still stays there until it dies. What will happen though is that it will, if I die, I will lose control of it, and it might attack everybody else. That's the difference.
Oh, if you kill the chicken, it becomes an NPC.
Thanks for the info.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
basically saying, "Come on, man, hit me."
She is.
Yeah. So let me make a check its stats and make its initiative.
And the first thing you should do is hop on its shoulder for your own protection.
What kind of demon is it? Or devil?
It's a devil. It's a devil.
What kind?
It's just that it doesn't say it
So am I
doesn't say
expecting
it
a
doesn't
guy with a
specify.
pitchfork and horns, or what?
Let's see if I can show. Give me a moment.
I would say Dave Grohl and Pick a Destiny.
Oh.
That's a good. That's a good one. Yeah.
Unless we want to go Tom Ellis and Lucifer.
I died.
Oh, fuck that. If you don't mind, I'm just gonna Google what she summoned. Actually, I'm curious.
Um. No, not devils. A devil. Because if I get to choose like from devils, that's a whole different story, and we already won the battle.
She'd probably pick a fucking skull devil or something.
Most likely.
Well, now that you
Okay,
that,
well you're not completely wrong. You're not completely wrong. It does have wings. It has horns. It has a not a two sided fork. I don't know what they call it. A pitchfork, like Hades. Yeah. Tail and everything, horns, blah blah blah, etc. 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 So yeah, the devil is basically that. But it's not a high super high class. It's more like a medium to low.
Oh.
So it would be too powerful if it was high. Anyways, the devil's
There's so many
rolled a
different types
19
of
in
devil.
initiative.
Good.
The devil rolled 19 initiative. So yeah, he goes before me. After the demon. He will do whatever I say, and if I don't command it, then he will attack in self defense.
All right.
Where's
So-
Methuselah positioned?
Where's the what?
What's your position?
I was in front of the demon before he walked on the pit demon before he walked in front of you. So
Oh, behind us. Okay, behind me. Good, good.
Well, no, he's in front of you, Kirk.
Yeah, he attacked
I'm
you.
behind
So
the demon.
she's behind him.
No, Methuselah's like the Cancun. Where's she standing? Because I want to
Next
keep her
to
behind me.
Dabaj.
No, she's behind the pit fiend. The Baj and Methuselah were facing out the pit fiend before it walked off to go to you. We were closer to it. It walked away from us to go.
Yeah.
We're behind.
Yeah. Got it.
Alright, so whose turn is it now?
It is Max's turn.
Very.
Max,
how
whatever you do, don't attack my demon. Or it will
Okay.
attack you in self-defense.
The pit fiend is 30 feet from you.
30 feet. Let's see, how far am I right now?
And there's also Dabaj in between you and the pit fiend.
What I'm gonna do. Let's see.
Do what you need to kill the damn thing. You've been doing the most damage to it next to Malachi.
Well, here's what I'm gonna do.
Later.
I'm gonna use a bonus action to cast magical weapon on my Warhammer, which grants a +1 to attack and damage and makes it magical. And then I am going to use 30 of my 35 feet of movement to move up to the pit fiend, and I'm going to attack it with my Warhammer.
So are you going to be a man with dishonor and attack it from behind?
Yes.
He's a cleric, not a saint.
Really fun.
Well, here's the question. Your cleric, what's his alignment? Lawful, neutral, or chaotic good?
Neutral.
Neutral would do it.
Oh boy.
Well, even if he was lawful, he could do it and then feel bad about it afterward and have to do penance or something.
You must do 25 Our Fathers and 30 Hail Marys.
That's why I always choose chaotic good. I could do whatever the fuck I want. It's for the greater good.
27 to hit.
That's enough to hit.
The 19 plus 8. So then that would be, let's see, 1d8 plus 4. So that is 6. And then I am going to attack it again. My second time today. I rolled an 18 there, so that's a 26. And since that also hits, that's 8 damage.
So how much altogether?
14, I think? Yeah, it's 14 damage.
My bad. This is not the spell that I have to roll initiative to. He takes turn after me. My bad. So after my next turn, he attacks. There you go.
And I end my turn there.
It is now Dabaj's turn.
I'm heavily annoyed, and I'm chaotic good, so I do not give a shit about attacking from behind. Now, I can move up within my 30 feet, within striking range. So you remember what I did last round?
Yeah.
I'm doing that again. Divine Smite. 22 to hit.
That hits.
All right. Non-foreskin weapon. Give me a second here. Where was it? What? All right. It was the other one. Yeah. Okay. With the non-magical weapon, I will also cast Searing Smite, which is basically the same thing, just with a little less damage, and it's fire damage.
Right, that's what Malachi's doing, is Searing Smite.
Right, so that one is a 24 to hit. And then for the normal attack with foreskin, that would be a 25 to hit. So all 3 hit.
Ooh.
Now let's see here. Searing Smite gets a 1d6.
Correct.
per slot, so I'll just get that out of the way. That's a 4. And then the D8 for Divine, I get 2 of those. So that's 5. That's 9. That's 9 of the Divine damage. Now let's get everything else involved. 22. 13. 22 and 13 is 35. And then D8 for the normal sword is 10. So 45 points of damage plus 9 of the divine damage.
All right, it looks a little messed up now.
Now I'm acting like a fucking monster hunter.
It's Argos' turn.
After receiving strikes from the pit fiend, I'm going to retaliate and show him and send him back where he came. So I'm going to strike him again with my spear of Gungnir. And I roll with advantage because of good and evil. First strike is gonna miss. I'm gonna attack again. And this time I'm going to cast Glacial Blade on my sword. And that one misses. Alright, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cast Blade Ward upon myself.
And it's gonna miss. Oh, wait. On yourself.
Yeah. So I cast Blade Ward on myself, and since I used cantrip, I'm able to attack, and it's a bonus action. So I'm going to attack with Gungnir as a normal attack.
And it's gonna miss.
And yeah, it missed. Alrighty, so I end my turn with that.
Now I believe it's Malachi's turn.
No, Ren. No, you're right. Malachi, then Ren. You're right. Malachi, then Ren.
With his 2 long swords ignited with searing smite. Oh, that's a natural 20.
At least Malachi's rolling them and not the pit fiend.
Right. Alright, so that's D8. So that's 15 already. Like, just for the crit. And now it's time to roll the other ones. And also let me roll for the fire damage. So that's 16 points of fire damage. And now time for the damage just from the swords alone. Just 37 points alone from the swords.
Okay, a grand total, how much damage is this fucker taking?
I'm about to calculate it. And it dies. Because it took a solid of 68 points of damage.
Damn.
Well,
Now, Argos, roll an athletics saving throw.
athletic.
Yes.
Okay. Roll the dice in my hand.
You gotta roll a 19 or higher.
Fuck. Okay. Ha! 19.
You just barely roll all the way as its dead body just falls right where you're standing.
Oh.
Debauch in its with his swords in his back, riding it down like a fucking wave.
Wait, Debauch does what?
I stabbed him in the back. I rode his body down.
It had 57 hit points left, and I hit it for 68.
Ooh.
Ooh.
If it wasn't for that crit, he'd probably still be alive.
I'm just gonna look at my poor summon fiend and be like, there, you get next time. You get next time. And I immediately banish it.
So I'm just wondering where the hell the pit fiend comes out of nowhere from a
And the
desert.
fog lifts.
I would like
Debauch
to.
pulls his swords out, and just starts hacking the head off of this thing.
I would like to loot the pit fiend.
There's
You know
nothing really to loot.
I'm taking his mace then.
Shit, its mace is probably as big as you are.
Yeah, right.
Probably can't even carry the fucking thing.
Probably true.
You
Alrighty.
go to touch the grab the mace and you blow your back out.
After I hack its head off from its body, I walk over to the skeletonite and check its armor, because that's about the only lootable thing that would be in this field.
Its armor's kind of like has holes in it. It's a
Okay.
little bit rusty.
Okay, that's all I needed to know. And then after that, Debauch collapses.
How much hit points did the Baj have?
102 out of 182.
Oh, what about you, Argos?
110.
Malachi had 110 out of 250.
Damn.
Wow.
I had 37 hit points left.
And you kept
I had-
antagonizing the damn thing.
67?
My job is to make them as weak as possible.
See, you could have had your first PK if you would have just attacked the chicken.
Well, no, I technically had my first PK with Maxwell.
Oh, that's true. We did kill Maxwell.
That's true, yeah.
In his first episode, too.
Oh, no.
He couldn't handle the thunder damage and then the Narcana damage.
Hey, at least we brought him back.
Good.
So Debauch grabs the head and drags it back into the village and yells out as loud as he can for all the villagers, "It's safe to come out. The threat is gone."
The fight happened in the village.
I know. But they were hiding in their homes with everything boarded up. I'm yelling for them. They can come out now. It's safe.
And everybody starts coming out and they run up to all you guys and pretty much like pick you guys up over their shoulders and everything.
Oh no, still drunk.
Everybody's like patting you on the back.
Oh. Well, at least we saved the town, but I wonder when we get paid.
Who said anything about pay? We
Well,
were
I
asked to do this quest. We didn't talk about any payments.
Well, we do need some gears after and potions.
And you
for
see
sale.
like
I
people are
know.
coming out of like a bank with a medium-sized chest.
Oh no. That's not necessary.
Wait,
Slams it right in front of
medium-sized
you
chest?
guys.
I turn to Argos as I say this. We have more than enough back home.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
This is a poor village, man. We're not raping.
Oh,
the
well,
neighbors.
I didn't know it was a poor village. No, I will not accept this medium-sized chest. I just at least 10 to buy myself another potion.
10 of what? Copper or silver?
How much does a potion cost?
Oh, it depends on what size.
A small one. I'll just take it. You know what? How about goat's milk? Give me goat's milk and I'll be happy.
Goats don't live in this area.
Do you have any good beverages?
We have camel milk.
Oh, I've never tried camel milk. Give me some camel milk and I'll be happy with that.
Do you go to drink it?
Okay, so I drink the camel milk. What happens?
Is high good or bad?
High is good.
It smells like the camel you rode in on.
Well, you take a drink of it and you gag a little bit, but you're able to hold it down.
Okay.
Your knowledge, though, Kirk. The only statement of payment that was ever made, and even that wasn't given a numerical statement, was between you and Ren. So technically, you owe her money for this.
This was kind of a on-the-job training session for Devage.
I thought, since it was a quest, they were gonna get paid to slay something,
People don't always get paid for doing stuff.
No, I was just wondering. I didn't hear the full job description.
Greedy prince.
I distinctly remember being paid was part of the deal.
All right. True. I must have misheard. I pulled out my pouch. All right. Let me see how much I have.
Oh, and Debaj, as a surprise turn, he turns to Ren's character, looks her dead in the eye, and says, "See, I'm not as bad as you imagined me, am I?" And I walk away, purposely leaving in the air that yes, I know who you think I am.
So I'm going to give.
And just as he's walking away, she starts to draw out her dowel, but then the clinking of coins draws her attention back, and she slides it back quickly into the sheath.
Yes, forgive me. I must have misheard, but I'm a man of my word.
Better with a knife.
As a man of my word, I will pay you. I'm going to give you for pit fiend 100 gold.
She said,
I think she's looking more towards platinum Argos.
Okay. All right. Well, all right. And 1 platinum. I don't have. Let me see how much platinum I have.
I'm keeping a close drunk eye on Argos.
Argos, you cheap ass. We'll offers when we get back. We will give you 1,000 gold plus what he's already giving you.
I forgot how much gold I have in my. Oh, okay. Now I'm looking at my inventory. Alrighty.
I'm gonna look at him, and I'm gonna look at him and be like, "You're a prince, a prince."
I keep forgetting sometimes I'm a prince since we're going cheap transportation.
As he's talking to me, I'm gonna see if I can slightly steal that pouch that he has on his hand.
No, shoot, bud.
She just sticks her head
Oh
in
my God.
like a bird eating bird seed.
No, Methuselah. No. All right.
I'm gonna do a sleight of
You guys
hand.
also notice Malachi is investigating the pit fiend's body.
Minus the head, which, by the way, Debaj gives to the village to make an epitaph to burn and get rid of.
Anyway, I'm just gonna tell Ren. As soon as we get to my kingdom, I'll make sure I'll pay you well.
She says, "Okay, that's fine as long as
Roll, Ren. Roll a perception check.
Okay. Perception. All right, that's a +6. Do I use a D20?
Yes.
Yes. D20 plus your perception modifier, which would be wisdom.
Oh, I don't use the perception modifier I have?
Well, you do, but
Yeah, you do.
It comes from your wisdom modifier. So even if you don't look at perception,
Except that if she has proficiency, she will have a +2 on that too.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh yeah,
A plus, yeah.
All right, it says a +6 by perception, but then wisdom is a +2. So it's a +8.
Use the +6.
Yeah, the +6.
+6. Okay, so that'll be 12.
Well, you notice a pouch is flying towards you.
A what?
A coin pouch.
Oh.
Wait, so if she would have failed, the coin pouch would have smacked her?
Yes. So I'm glad she succeeded.
He let her succeed.
Yeah.
Are you going to catch it?
With a 12, he let her succeed. He didn't want Malachi getting fucking like a knife to his throat again.
Or you gotta catch the pouch or you gotta let it hit the ground.
Rennie's talking to you. Uh-oh. There we are. There everybody is.
I still can't hear her.
Ren, can you hear us? Ren! Oh, no.
Oh, we lost her.
Yeah, she dropped.
Son of a gun.
She'll be back.
I completely forgot that Argos was a prince, honestly.
I can't believe how cheap you are. You're
Right.
sold for something that damn
He
near
forgets that Argos is a chief and prince.
No. Here's the thing. I don't know the value. Like I forgot how much coin I have on me, and I forgot that I was a prince. Like
I'm gonna take advantage. That he's distracted. I'm gonna take his pouch.
no, shoot,
And
but
Yes.
and we have a mountain full. We have a mountain full of gold, platinum, silver, copper. We can afford to pay.
yeah, I know, and I forgot about that too. Honestly, for some reason, I just thought we're just like living on what little we have. I'm like, well, I need to restock, you know. But
I get that, but at the same time, she's got to come back with us. We're not going to leave her in a desert.
no, I know, we're gonna
For your
take her
help,
back.
stay here.
Oh yeah, so Ren, can you hear us now?
Yeah, sorry about that. It crashed on me. Yeah, so Savison, she has no money at all on her right
Well,
now. And
A
she
pouch,
doesn't.
a coin pouch is flying towards you.
Oh, wow.
Did you catch it or no?
Oh, I catch it.
You open it and there's about 400 gold pieces in it.
Wow, cool.
There's another one flying towards you.
Well, yeah, I have to give Ren a deposit for mine. I wish I'm gonna give her half of what well, you know what? I'll give her 500 gold pieces.
Look, when my 27 on sleight of hands, you don't have that pouch anymore. Okay.
No, I know. I kept my distance from you, Cancun.
That's awesome. You go to actually pay her. Just give her half of what you have. You reach down, your purse is gone, but all you see is like, here you go.
I got a natural 20 plus an 8, so it's 28. So you did not see me steal it whatsoever.
Well, son of a bitch. I look at the Cancun of the meanest.
I just Skyrim crouch disappeared and just
I just look at you like, well, oh well, I keep the money then.
So yeah.
Oh, I don't have it.
No, I tell that to Ren. Well, you might keep it. You can keep it.
So now Argos is broke until we get back to town.
Yeah, pretty much. But you know what? Since I was reminded that we do have money, I'm like, oh well, it's fine. Okay, you will survive.
Yeah, but Arlene, you didn't Skyrim crouch him. You fucking Fallout 76 crouched him with a stealth. You literally went invisible on him.
Well,
He looks at Argos and says, "My character, it wasn't me."
I just love the fact that he got pickpocketed by a drunk Kenku. That should be the noisiest
hey,
thing
shouldn't you
ever.
have rolled with disadvantage since you're drunk?
I did. I got 2 20s. That's why I started laughing my ass off, because I'm like, why didn't I get this in battle?
Alright, well, Malachi looks at all you guys and saying, you guys need a lift back to your mountain?
That would be nice.
He
Oh,
pulls
that'd
out
be
his
wonderful.
battle axe and just says, everybody grab hold of me.
Be
I
mindful.
grab her.
Don't let go.
Be mindful of where you grab. We did see him with his pants off earlier.
Yes.
So
I
Barry,
grab-
that means hands above the waist.
Oh, good enough. Good to know.
Do I have to?
If you want to get there pretty quickly, then yes.
Mm.
Okay, he
grab-
grabs Kanku by her throat and like just throws her over his shoulder.
Wow.
I will fuck you up.
I think I would fuck you up. I did more damage to this pit.
That
fiend
does
than
not
you
sound
did.
right.
Yeah, but you. Let's be fair. You wouldn't have done it if she didn't cast that rotting spell.
Shut up,
And
the
I am
boss.
conveniently right now, and I grab his hands at touch slangs, and I can do it again.
Spells like that don't work on me.
Yeah, because once you beat it, it just opens.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm a god.
I'm not drunk, and I rolled a 23. I
What?
slid a hand that fucking sober up potion out of her pouch and force it down her throat.
Okay, so who all is grabbing hold of Malachi?
Everybody, nobody wants to walk home.
Yeah, everybody.
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
grabbing hold of him. He's grabbing hold of me while I'm getting a potion shoved in my mouth. Like,
So,
Malachi is a port key. He's like a
so
menu
is
Harry Potter.
does this mean is Ren holding on too?
Yes. Yep. She grabbed a hold of the axe.
I need my axe for this.
She sighs and she grabs his elbow instead.
He pulls out his battle axe. He taps it on the ground a couple times and just says, "Divine teleportation." And the next thing you guys know, you guys are right in front of Mount Jericho.
Ah. Hey, player character knowledge. Is Angela here and the kids?
You guys see Angela, and she's just standing in front of the mountain, just like jaw dropped, seeing Malachi.
Babe, we got company for dinner.
I can see this. She walks up to Malachi and just slaps him across the face.
Oh. Did she need a stool for that? Because she is a dwarf.
is he still choking me?
No, he's no longer choking you.
Okay.
Like, no
But
offense, Angela.
Slap.
Because she is half dwarf, so I'm just wondering, did she need it? No, no. You know what? Chris will lift her, or she'll just jump on Chris' character, Dabaj.
Are you kidding me? Dabaj is like, do it again. He deserves more than one.
It's not my
Masochist?
fault you guys woke up the goddamn Baylor down there.
Wait, who woke up the Baylor? I remember
Good.
you being a part of that group too.
Yes, I'm pretty sure I remember you were there too, and you did assign us that job.
Fuck off. I also recall you guys were giving the Cancun a quarterstaff and telling it to stand in front of all you guys. They saw it before.
I read about it in a book. And before Argos says anything about them, it says, yes, I know how to read.
No, I was not going to question. I read the book too. It was actually a
looking for-
scroll. But
I'm looking for Mama Argos because I have to tell her I'm Malakar.
oh, you gonna
Wait.
tell her on Malachi?
Yeah.
So
If
wait,
the
you're
Cancun's
telling
still drunk-
Mother Argos what about Malachi?
He choked me.
She
Whip
ain't
him.
gonna care.
I'll
She's
tell
Argos' mom, not yours.
No, if you want to,
I'll tell Argos.
and of course
I'll
the
tell her that he choked Argos then. There you go.
as the Baj gets a devilish look in his eyes, says, really want to start trouble, just tell her that Argos was hitting on this high elf here.
Oh, Ren might get to see Mother Argos in action tonight.
Please don't
Mama
lie.
Argos!
Argos, you're now feeling a very terrifying disturbance heading towards you guys.
There is a disturbance in the force. And us brave adventurers who have just faced down a pit fiend
There ain't no,
3 steps backwards out of her path.
there ain't no protection of good and evil here that's gonna help you, my boy.
She runs up to Argos, is like, "You've been gone for quite a while, and you left me and Hella with your child alone."
Mother, you know I was on a mission. I
You
did
did
right.
not. You just told me you're going to have a reunion to celebrate your friendship with Malachi.
Yes,
That is true. You never stated that you went home to tell him you were leaving for the adventure.
Well, yeah. I mean, Argos would. Argos would definitely keep Tabs' mother after the beating he got. That's for sure.
Well,
But
she never received any word from it.
well, mother, you have no concern. I am the prince, and I must do what I must for the good of the realm and my people.
And I'm your mother. I must do what I feel is good to deal with a child who doesn't check in.
You know, I'm about to do that. Fallout 76.
You all of a sudden you feel a stronger disturbance in the force, and all of a sudden a hand appears behind Mama Argos on her shoulder, and gently pushes her aside, and then that hand releases the shoulder and backhands you. It's your wife.
What the hell am I getting backhanded for? Well,
I'm just gonna be like, I didn't tell her anything.
God, Kirk, I rolled a natural 20, so that's max damage.
well, I have to. What's Hella's strength? Because I'll be a 1d4 on arm strike.
No, she's wearing a metal glove for this, so it's a D6.
Oh Jesus! She
Oh.
brought the gun.
Why?
So
Why does?
you take 12 damage and you lose a tooth.
Wow!
And
Talk
now
about.
Mother Argos is pulling off her belt.
Mama
Wow!
teaches
No,
them.
wait. This is abuse for Argos. No. I'm not gonna allow it.
Natural 20.
Oh shit!
Natural 20. What the fuck?
There ain't no protection spell that's gonna save you from this. Whoop ass.
Well, fuck,
7 damage.
You know what? I think I just developed a new ability. It's called divination. I can actually see the future, and in the future, Argos, you're gonna have a hard time sitting down.
No.
Poor Argos. He
I
wasn't
know,
hitting
right?
on a high elf. He was just being nice to her.
I know.
He was flirting with a what? Says
Player character knowledge. Nobody told the wife or Mama Argos yet he was flirting with the high elf. They were punishing disappearing.
I joked about it, but I didn't do it.
He wasn't flirting with the high elf. He was just being humanistic.
Words.
Yes.
That word.
Yes, and you wonder why
He words here.
Well, now you know why Argo wants to stay away from those two. Because whatever he does, he just,
That's why you get your
Comes
ass
back.
whooped, is because you stay away from them.
Well, obviously, of course I'll stay away. What is your problem? I do what is best for the realm, and you strike a prince? As Argos rise with rage. Because I will not
You're
no
talking
longer...
to your wife, who's the princess.
No, I'm talking to both of them. It says,
Okay, and your mother, she gave birth to you. I brought you into this world, and I can take you out.
And it doesn't bother me. I can make another one look just like you.
No, I can't. Zomba's dead.
That's just enough.
Let's be honest. Samba, whatever his name might be dead, but she was the dominant genes there.
Argos did not get the dominant genes.
Exactly.
Debaj puts his arm over Argos's shoulders and says, "You remember when we decided to send some troops out to check the Shadowlands, and I sent a raven to Angela?
Aye.
I also told her where I was going. For future knowledge, it would be best for you to just simply Write a note.
You have a familiar owl. You can use owl.
Still, to hit me with a glove, this is a form of abuse. I should stay away longer.
Nobody told you to
And
impregnate
Hella
him.
like grabs you on the shoulder. She says, "Please don't. I missed you."
Yeah, misbeating me with a glove, it seems.
This is the first time I've ever smacked you at all.
Yes,
That is true.
That we know of.
that we
Only
know
because
of.
I was worried.
Yeah,
I
worry
just
your wife.
anyway. Argos is just gonna we'll discuss this privately.
If you say that you're staying away for a long time, this marriage is over.
That's not a good idea.
You're not gonna be prince anymore.
And you'll have Haldir pissed off at you.
You'll have an elven nation hunting you for disrespecting his. My best bet for you, my friend, is to say, "I'm sorry, it'll never happen again," and just let this go.
No,
And
'cause
just
And
write
my
a
advice to you,
note.
my
No, I
advice
just
to
feel
you
like-
is to next time wear a condom.
Oh!
Yeah, because that's the only reason why they're married is because he may thicken the warm on his first time meeting her.
Wait a minute. Wear a condom. Do they make them that small?
I forgot
No,
that
I
Kirk
just feel
did
like
roll a small
whenever
number, too.
Argos meets with his mother, there's always a reason to her to be pissed, even though it's. I'm like, damn, this is Argos not catching a break for either ladies.
Well, the first time
That's
you
just
were
how Hispanic
gone
mothers
for
are. I mean,
years.
you know.
But she's not Hispanic. She's North.
I
Damn.
know.
Hey,
Even worse.
Norse women can be pissed off.
They
may not have the-
that is
they may not
true.
I
have
mean, they used to be war mothers. Come on.
Yeah, they're shield maidens. They fought alongside their men.
I know, but at some
But they
point,
got-
I think they need to realize their children are grown and they could just venture on their own.
They don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
I just don't want my little boy to grow up so fast.
mother, I am 25 years old.
Understood. I will no longer whoop you with the belt.
I appreciate it, mother.
I'm gonna use the chain.
Uh,
No, I'm just kidding.
it's like at some point, it's like, dear mother, I'll probably not see you. Maybe till your funeral. That's like the note if something like that would happen. For my own.
Maybe to your. I like that. Maybe to your funeral. Maybe to my funeral.
You know what's great about that too? Is you say that to your mother and then all of a sudden Methuselah turns around and is like, "I can reanimate the dead." She'll get
That is
more in
true.
on you.
I'll be sure.
That is true.
I'll be sure her body will be burned the traditional way in the ashes and dispersed
I'll be
upon
sure.
the.
Wait, you're
I'll
talking
be sure
about
I'll
killing
call out
Mother
76.
Argos?
No. He's not talking about that. It's like he'll never do that. He's saying if at old age, if he passes away in old age, then he obviously will be at her funeral. And
Our Mother
Better.
Argos is about in her 50s right now.
well, she's very healthy, so we got a long time for that now.
Yeah, we did just save her life a year ago, and now you're already planning her funeral. Dabaj leans over to Angela and whispers to her, "Put an extra guard on the vault. I think he's going to be hiring a hitman soon."
No, he'll never do that,
Gotcha.
mother.
I will guard the vault myself. And she does the whole knuckle cracking of the knuckles. Actually, no, I'll just have Gallagher guard the vault.
Anyway, I tell Seneca, mother, you must not worry about me. I am alive and I'll always be well. If anything was to happen to me, I'll send you my familiar owl. Events happens and events that cannot be controlled. The dark forces moving upon this earth, and there are greater concerns.
Okay. Well, I think now is a good time to wrap it up.
All right.
All right. Before that, I was going to ask Angela for deposit for my poor empty pockets and give Ren her due.
Yeah,
Not her due.
we can do that.
We can do that off air though.
As long as she gets the supplies she needs, you know.
The guys.
And Angela looks at the high elf. You're more than welcome to stay here in the mountain with us.
Cool.
You
She
have
not.
your own room too. You helped Debaj, so you're good in my books.
She nods gratefully and she says, "Thank you very much. I have lived with so little resources for so long. I truly appreciate this."
And then Angela also asks Malachi if he's going to be taking up his role again as Harbinger of the guild.
Go ahead, role play it out.
And he's going to. So now Malachi is king under the mountain.
Ah, king.
I feel like I just got screwed.
Not actually king.
Wait, what?
All of a sudden, I feel like I got screwed.
Because Angela's no longer queen of the mountain.
That's right. I kind of like sleeping with money.
Angela is now kind of like
Second in command.
second in command.
Nice.
Oh crap, Barry's Barry's just watching us.
Did we ever offer Barry a place to live, or has he just been hanging out on the streets for a year?
He's been following. I thought he's been following you, Debaj.
Yeah, because he's kind of helped me spiritually.
Don't worry. Living in the
Alright,
street has its
Malachi offers
benefits,
Barry
and
a
you can find
place
body.
if Barry wants to live inside there too.
I will take your offer.
Alright, just stay out to the very bottom floor. Last time I checked there was a bridge that was busted in half.
Yeah, we didn't repair that. In fact, it's a memorial to you.
Oh yeah,
Alright.
I even put a sign
Malachi
there.
Gorge.
Yeah, Malachi Gorge.
Well, hey, I sure as hell made sure that Baylor did not pass.
Not he did.
And neither will anybody else for quite a long time. Till we find the fucking missing gnomes.
Oh,
Don't
I'm
forget,
sorry, the what?
there's only been one gnome spotted in the past 200 years.
And we found it.
And it is a part of the Stormkiller army.
Goodness.
And he's the one that's actually down there now trying to figure out how to resurrect that bridge.
You guys go down there and you just see he's kind of like scratching his small little goatee like, how the fuck did they do this? As in like
I don't
trying to figure
get
out
this.
how the rock
I'm not-
gnomes actually
I
like
just
did
imagine-
all this.
I just imagine, like, I'm a thinker, but I don't got time for this. What is this?
Yeah, you guys sent a forest gnome down to go fix something a rock gnome created.
Oh, mushy goodness.
They all look alike. But
Wow.
If it was made out of trees, I could fix it, but this is stone.
there's trees around the fort.
How do I get my car?
Making
Maybe
stuff.
if it was a deep gnomes know more about stone.
It's a garden gnome.
He's a lawn jockey.
Green thumb, but he'd be good for greenhouses.
I'm
growing
good at killing monsters, that's about it.
That's yet to be seen.
I was at the Battle of Mithron.
I didn't see you.
No,
gardens.
because I was
That
too busy
is.
killing a troll.
I look at the box. That is very insensitive.
Alright, well, I think now is a good time to wrap it up.
Yep.
All right, that was fun.
Agreed.
That was a
Yep.
lot of